preview is just a black screen for 30 seconds. Refreshing? Hello? There we go. Alright, I just want to make sure I could see me and that it was working. I think we're good. Am I here? Do I exist to you people in the audience? There we go. Happy Saturday. I exist. Salud. What's up, Night Hoof? E. Cole, how's everybody doing today? Elizabeth's in here. Doing anything new? Not so much. Not too much. Other than trying to get some recordings done for the upcoming week. New movie reaction, which I'm not sure if I'm going to have it done on time, so we'll kind of see how that happens. But we'll keep it in, keep things updated on the channel as I'm able to. Having a great week. It's not been a bad week. It's been for the most part pretty chill. A lot of lack of sleep, but should be a little smoother in the coming weeks at least. What's up, Cole? Hey, my brother about to graduate from school on Monday night. Well, congratulations on your early release. Not early release, I guess released on due time. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but congratulations, have fun, and enjoy life out in the universe. It just gets worse. What's up, Brain of Gin? How are you, Dion? 3 o'clock came fast today. Hell yeah. I feel like we haven't heard anything on Umbrella Academy final season yet, other than the release date later this year. I haven't really heard like any plot details or anything like that, or really any kind of promotion at all, except I think a poster, but that's really it. Saw a few things, but I've been trying to avoid too much. Likewise, I'm not too upset if I don't see anything, at least until need be. What's up, Jamie? How are you doing? Dark Car. Yes, you exist. I exist. Surprise for sure, but a welcome one. What's up, Horse Lover? How are you? Alex Zayden. That's an interesting name. I've not heard that one before. What's up, Shaladis? How are you? Probably fucked that one up. Exist. My day has been good. Good. Been binging your reactions at work as I'm working. Hell yeah. Hopefully I'm not getting you too distracted. Hopefully it's just slow and simple and all that. But appreciate the enthusiasm. I've done the same thing. My work shifts. Thankfully these days, it's a lot easier to get away with a lot of that stuff for me. What's up, Ginger? Happy Saturday. How are you feeling? I'm a little tired. I didn't get a full night's sleep last night. 5 hours, which has been more than the average for this last week, so I can't complain too much. Not even kidding. Okay. For a second, I thought one of the kittens got trapped in here. I heard scratching at the door. It's on the outside. You're almost done with season 2 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I am. I did record the one already for the upcoming week, and holy shit, that lead in to the end of that episode, holy crap, was so good. I did not expect that at all. What's up, Emma? Glad you enjoyed True Lies. It's such a great popcorn movie. It was really good. Like, I thought it was some Hallmark Channel cheap bullshit, like all this time, and like it's legitimately a fucking amazing movie. I was trying to say I was legit thinking about asking you something before. Didn't even realize it was Sunday. Is it Sunday for you, Sans? Where are you at? Australia? New Zealand? Russia? Not that you have to say, I'm just like wondering like where you're at time zone wise. Japan, where's the next day? India, nailed it on the end. Before you said it, before you said it, I swear. I didn't cheat. I got there eventually. The fact that Bo DeMaio isn't doing season 3 of X-Men 97 and isn't heavily involved in season 2 scares the crap out of me. Do you think Marvel will fold and take him back? I don't know. I really, I don't, we don't, I mean, I don't. Do we even know why Bo was let go to begin with? I don't know. I thought Umbrella Academy got canceled, so I stopped watching after season 2. Glad it's not. I'll pick it back up. Oh no, it's going. I've reacted to all of it so far, and I'm excited for the final season. Sad to see it go, but it's another one of those shows that I was just super, super late to getting into, and only recently reacted to on the channel, and I did not regret it at all. Haven't seen that movie If yet. Yeah, I'm probably going to be waiting for a while. Me and my brother have gotten into 9/11 Lone Star series. It's pretty good. Not familiar with that one. What I wanted to ask you, since you've seen the Fallout show, have you played the games too? And if yes, should I play them before watching the show? You don't need to play them at all to watch the show and enjoy the show. You will understand a little bit more about what's going on, but the show fills you in nicely enough. I'm more aware of the games than I've spent more time reading about the games and watching people play the games than I have actually played them myself. I know a little bit going into it. I've played maybe a sum total of 16 hours across all of the Fallout games. I've never beat a single one. That's probably a solid estimate, I think, timeline-wise. Because I started Fallout New Vegas once. I think I only played it for like 3 hours. Maybe not even that. I played 4 for probably 6 to 8 hours. Never got too far. I've played 76 for, I think, 8 hours. When it was in beta. Because I got into that. Outside of that, I haven't played any other Fallout stuff. But I know people that do, and I've watched a lot of videos on the topic, but I wouldn't call myself an expert by any means. I just have a vague understanding of the world for the most part. But it's not necessary at all. The show does its own thing to really kind of fill you in on it and gives you the gist of it else. If you're like a fan of the series, though, there's a lot of little nuggets that creep throughout that really kind of boost things a little bit. The way you said exist had me dying. Hell yes. Leaving the country soon? You ever leave America? I've left to, well, the US I've left. I've not left America, though. Like, considering North America, because I've gone to Canada. I've gone to Vancouver probably like 6 or 8 times. But that's about it. And that's not that big of a culture shock at all. You know, it's not that different. You know, everything works pretty much the same except for, you know, public transportation is actually decent. And honestly, like, at least for me, personal experience, like, it's kind of true what they say. Everybody I ran into or bumped into was super nice. I don't know. But obviously they knew I wasn't from Canada. What a way to start. But like, everybody I talked to immediately knew I wasn't Canadian just by my accent alone. But it was a lot of fun. I miss it, though. I do miss my trips to Vancouver. Apparently, a lot of what I used to visit is not really intact anymore. But it's a lot of fun stuff up there all the same. It's beautiful, beautiful city. I'd like to see more of it, and I'd like to see more countries, though. Love your videos. They make me laugh a lot and keep doing what you're doing. Well, thank you, Emma. Aw. I really, really appreciate that. I've been watching Warehouse 13. It's really good. I'm on season 3. I didn't know there were 3 seasons of that. I thought they canceled that after 1 season. Whoops. If had me fucked up like Volume 3, but had me in a giddy mood. I've not heard good things about If, but I don't know. Maybe we'll save that for a movie reaction one of these days. There's that right there. Got that India from you. Happy Saturday, and how's yours? And day, you and your day going. What have you been doing? I woke up about 2 hours ago. Just kind of lamented in bed for about an hour before I finally got up, took a shower, ate some popcorn, watched some YouTube videos before I mentally prepped for the stream. Try not to eat too much because we're going to be having dinner shortly after we close up the stream, so I didn't want to get something stuffy. So I just had a bowl of popcorn and then poured a little too much into this. I underestimated how much was in the bottle. I was like, there's not much left in here. I'll just finish the bottle off. We'll see how this goes. But it's been good so far. Your shirt, official merch? It is. It is one of the, 10, 13 shirts that I bought at Level Up Expo. I have a lot of Hell of a Boss shirts now. And then I have this drawer of Hell of a Boss beanies that I have. They don't match this shirt though. Like, we don't have a Millie or Moxie one. Like, just Blitz, Stolas, Fizz, Ozzy, and Luna. So I don't have one to go with this shirt. I mean, I guess I could put on Blitz's and then have the Imp part of Imp. Anyway. Bo is an OnlyFan, so the word on the curb is that's the reason why. Oh, really? I mean, that sounds like a Disney thing to do. As scummy as that is. If it's as simple as that, that's stupid. They need to let Bo back for season 2 and 3 of X-Men 97. Yeah. Did I watch the Rings of Power trailer and the Wicked one? If so, what did you think? I did. I know I've been scaling back on trailer reactions, and that's mostly because we've been doing a lot of shows. I'm still a one-man crew for the most part, even if I do get help with editing here and there at times. So I've been trying to, like, you know, just, unless it's like a big trailer, I've been kind of taking a step back a little bit from it. Plus, it just saves the surprises for me sometimes. But for those, I did actually check them out. The Rings of Power trailer was fucking epic. I really thought it was a strong vibe. Now, who knows? Because there's a lot of great stuff in the first season, but there's also a lot of really awkward duct taping that happens between plot points in that. So, as cool as a lot of the moments we see in the trailer are, I hope that the in-between bits are interesting. But what we did see looked crazy, and I'm excited for it. Wicked showed you the entire movie. Which, you know, forget his name. I watched a video about the, kind of the intention of trailers for general audiences and all this kind of stuff, and about how that's kind of a common and expected practice to do that. But my God, that showed you the movie. Like, part 1, it pretty much covered the entire first act of Wicked in the trailer, like the little plot points, but it looks awesome. It looks awesome. I can't wait. I'm super excited. It's one of my all-time favorite musicals, and Scott Kramer, thank you. I hope they nail it. They do some of the things in the trailer. We got some teases of some of the songs. They do some of the things that irked me about what they did with some of the songs in the new Little Mermaid. I just think they're changing some notes up. They're embellishing some things. They're adding in some modern tweaks to some of the songs that I'm not a huge fan of right now, but we'll see how it plays. It's not going to kill it, but yeah, I'm a little concerned. Looks wise, it looks great. Wait, Umbrella Academy Season 3 is dropping? Oh God, yes. I missed number 5 so much. Hold on. Am I? Hold on. You confused the shit out of me, Sans. Umbrella Academy Season 3 dropped a long time ago. Season 4, though, is coming later this year. The 4th and final season. I feel like everyone has an OnlyFans nowadays. One day, Omni feet. I am so kidding. I've never played any of the Fallout games, and I'm loving the show. I'm doing a slow watch whilst trying to finish my studies. Hell yeah. Yeah, I did watch a couple lore videos after the show just to kind of dive into stuff. I watched like a video breaking down all the, whatchamacallits. Vaults. That's what they're called. Umbrella Academy is so freaking good. Can't wait for the final season. And sad. Dude, Victor is my favorite character. It's close. Like it's Victor and maybe 5. I love so many of them, but like it's Klaus, Victor, and 5 are probably top 3. But Victor and that entire journey, that character is my favorite aspect of the show, and Team Victor all the way. There's new images of Stranger Things Season 5 out. Cool. I'm not going to look at them. Some mercenary, how you doing? Nevertheless, John Krasinski won me over yet again and hyped for whatever he does, producing Quiet Place Day 1 along with Michael Smarsky. I still haven't seen the trailer for Quiet Place Day 1. I'm curious about that one. Unicorn. Haven't seen the Fallout series. What's it about or like? It's a post-apocalyptic world, and it's a pretty. It's hard to explain. Someone who's familiar with Fallout, explain Fallout, please. Barry, you are now charged with explaining Fallout in a nice, concise way for someone who has no fucking clue what it is. Honestly, just watch it. Trust me. Trust me. Just watch it. Let's see. Hello, dear. How would you rate the excitement for Deadpool and Wolverine? I would say probably 10. 9. 9 would be good. Friendly neighborhood Italian. Have you been to the Bay Area, Omni? Is that like a specific place? I mean, there are a lot of bays. Considering we have 2 whole coasts, stock full of bays. What bay? I don't know. Is there like a specific place that is called just the Bay Area that everybody knows is that one bay? Because when you say Bay Area, the only one I immediately go to is Chesapeake, but I feel like that's probably wrong. Do you think we will get a new season of Motu Revolution next year? More than likely. I think we will. Probably the fact that you called it Canada. Oh, yes. Thank you. I love it. I like Canada Land or Canada or Canada are some of my favorite ways to name Canada. What the fuck am I on right now, man? Every one of your videos are really engaging. You put thoughts into words pretty well. You're awesome. That is editing magic right there. No, I think I can put together a thought pretty well most of the time. Pretty well? Pretty nicely? All the same. Today's probably not a good example. Lack of sleep and juicing right now, so we'll see what happens. But I appreciate that all the same. Thank you so much. Sometimes I wish I was a little more jokey. I was watching, I've been catching up on Danny Moda. He came across my table when I was going through Hell of a Boss reactions, and between him and Previewed and stuff like that, man, I'm like, God damn it, I wish I was this funny. I wish I could do these bits. Sometimes I'm just the goober over here laughing at stuff, and I take these things way too seriously. Sometimes psychoanalyzing everybody, making myself sometimes cry by describing the traumas of the characters that I'm talking about. And I'm just like, I wish I was just funny, haha, sometimes. I have strong dad humor though. That's thing though. But I think that comes with the age. I hope Deadpool and Wolverine will bring back Marvel. Dude, I don't know what you're talking about bringing back nothing, because X-Men 97 brought the heat. God damn it. That shit was probably the best thing that's come out of this outside of a fucking Endgame. Ever watched the OA? I have not. Or is it the OA? I've always heard it called OA, so I'm gonna go with that for now. Googled it, where his 13 has 5 seasons. What? No. There's no way it's got 5 seasons. Really? How the fuck have I not heard about that? I would have bet money that shit got canceled in its first season. I thought about watching it when it came out, but I never did. Sup, Abbas? Sup? I started the X-Files, so you have my attention. I just finished. What the fuck? You just started and you just got to season. Oh, okay. I read that backwards. I read that so backwards. I thought you were like episode 1. That doesn't even make sense. There's only 11 seasons. I was like, I'm already. I just started and I'm already on season 12, episode 1. You're on the magic season I didn't even know existed. Anyway, calming down. Episode 12 of season 1. Hell yeah, man. The show is older than me. I'm a 2005 kid. Mulder is my favorite character, and Scully is getting on my nerves. Does she ever stop? Yes. Yes, she does stop, but like that, I love, Scully's probably one of my favorite fictional characters of all time. I love Mulder to death. But like the older I get, the more appreciative of Scully I get in my age. And I love the show so much, man. I love them. They're the greatest TV duo of all time, and you cannot convince me otherwise. But you're in for a ride. It gets smoother though. The first season definitely is the most dated the show feels, especially because it's still trying to figure itself out. Because it's the first of its kind in this genre and on TV dealing with this kind of stuff. But like I say, like there's still some like 10 out of 10 episodes in season 1. Some of my favorite episodes are still in the first season, but like after you get onto that, like it really finds its stride in season 2, season 3, and building up to the first movie. Make sure you watch the first movie between seasons 5 and 6. Otherwise, you might be a little confused going into season 6. But so fucking good. Let's see. Went to see If. Left after half an hour. Was bored to tears. Ooh. I like to watch your video where Ted's show. Can't stop laughing so hard. Remember when that line Ted said you're a move prior? Oh, gotcha. Oh yeah, fun. So how close did the recent Doctor Who episode come to pushing towards having that nervous breakdown? I saw your reaction to the daughter. It was pretty close. On top of just the claustrophobic tension of the entire episode, then you have this little girl really frustrating the absolute shit out of me because she was just batshit insane at times. I don't know. It was very, very close. Very, very close. I love X-Men 97. Dropping bars left and right, throwing hands, and not afraid to get spicy. I don't know how they got approved considering it was so ballsy, but it was so refreshing. I agree on every front for that one, man. It's so good. I was gonna watch it regardless, but I did not have hopes nearly as high as where they soared. So I was impressed from the get-go, and they did a really damn good job just pushing the envelope and staying faithful to what's going on. Have I seen the official Wicked trailer yet? I have, and it looks so good, except I already know how it plays out, but it shows you the movie. Yeah, I talked about it just a little bit ago. You probably submitted this as I was talking about it already, but still. Anyway, I'm excited. I've seen it. Looks great. Let's go. How are the kitties? All good. Millie's got a little bit of an eye thing going on, which seems to be clearing up because we got medicine for that because they keep getting eye infections because the little fucking kittens have shitty immune systems right now. But she's doing just fine. You know, I was a little concerned about her because she was they all came out pretty much the same day. Well, they did. They all came out the same day. That's how litters work. But like, she's like 3/4 the size of all the other cats. Like even the biggest cat in the litter, like she just looks like she's still a kitten next to. Like it's crazy how much of a runt she is. I don't know if it's because she's the only girl in the litter. I don't know, but we were a little concerned for a hot minute about her specifically, but she seems to be doing a lot better. Believing in the impossible. Favorite side character from Daredevil the show? Foggy, probably. Talking side characters and stuff. Just recently watched Severance. Really enjoy reactions to it. Hell yeah. We're supposed to be getting news on the second season real soon. I'm super excited for that one, man. That show was a sleeper hit, man. I think a lot of it has to do with Apple TV Plus. I feel like it's, I mean, I ignored it for a long time because I was just like, oh, it just seems like a bunch of snooty shit. But there's some fucking like top tier shows over there, man. Buying 3 of the Wonderland shirts in a few hours. Seen them yet? I have. I think they're fine. I'm not a huge fan of a lot of the artwork. I mean, the artwork's good, but like, I don't know. The theme, I'm not too hyped on. A lot of the new shirts, I didn't get into. As far as the new stuff that dropped, I did pre-order the Fizzaroli mug. I got an Aussie mug. I need a new place for mugs, man. I'm running out of cabinet space. I have run out of cabinet space. I have mugs just on the counter. I've got a problem. I got the Fizzaroli mug pre-ordered. I got the Aussie mug coming, and I got the Blitz's necklace. I ordered that. Those are the only things out of the new lineup that I ordered. I am waiting for the next 3 days so I can hopefully get a pre-order on those U2s they announced, because Fizz is in the lineup and the Power Couple themselves are included as well. I'm going to try to nab up those suckers if I can. Hopefully the scalpers don't get onto that shit. Favorite character from the Punisher show was Madani. I think she was an agent. I do remember Madani. She was good. Would you be comfortable showing off some of your favorite collectibles you own? Moving them? Probably not. Some of them are bulky and set up. I do need to eventually just do a walkthrough of everything. You know what? Hold on. Let's I mean, it's not much, but focus on the background, not me. There you go. I don't know if that helps at all, but now the background's in focus, you maybe can see some stuff. I'm sure all the pops just look the same at this distance, though. Is that a sky bison? It is indeed. But like, if we're just pointing out favorite things that like in here is, I got a Revan mask in this corner. You can barely see. Revan statue right next to it, which you can barely see. That I adore. My Keyblades I love. My giant 19 inches of Sephiroth I love. And then a metric fuck ton of pop figures. And my $700 chess set, which actually is not actually playable because it's not real chess. Which Funko Pop is my favorite? Probably my Revan one. Well, both my Revan ones, because I got Jedi Knight Revan and I've got Darth Revan. Next to that would be probably the Smoking Man pop that I got signed by William B. Davis while I was at BioFest. Trust me, you don't want to believe the hate skeptics who doubt this. You might be having a reaction to if once it comes out to digital media. I've been kind of like thinking about doing more of that, because the last thing I've reacted to, which isn't out yet, I'm going to try to get it out Monday. I don't know if I will succeed. If I don't, it will be out next Monday. Will be the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. I have a reaction to coming out because it's on VOD right now. Fucking course, X-Men got a cliffhanger. Do appreciate the cameos though. Next Hell of a Boss episode is coming out on Friday the 24th because it's going to be a full moon. I thought the full moon was on the 23rd. But, yeah, it more than likely is coming out next week. Fire Country is a good show too, and Tracker. Haven't heard of that. Hello there. It's Wobbin time. What's up, Sketch? How are you doing? What I don't understand is that people didn't like the Ellie casting for the Last of Us show. I get where a lot of them are coming from, but also, she's just awesome. My only concern is the time jump between seasons 1 to 2, and I get that she is, like, 21. So, like, age-wise, sure. but she still, like, very much so looks so young. Like, so young. Like, so, like, the time gap, it doesn't feel like, as a viewer, there's really been much of a time gap. That's my only hang-up with the casting, and that's not their fault at all. Like, it's not, you know, Bella Ramsey's fault at all. You know, that's, you know, just like with Tom Holland, he can't help that he looks like a 16-year-old, even though he's, like, verging on, what, 24, 25, something like that. Sucks. I get it, but, like, it just doesn't show. Something about Furiosa is giving me Princess Peach versus Thor vibes. Because it's Anya Taylor-Joy who voices Princess Peach, and Chris Hemsworth, who is the bad guy in that movie, who is also Thor. So you're not too far off. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I will be waiting to react to that because I've reacted to the entire franchise, so it would just be weird. Am I still reacting with Real Rejects? You were one of my favorite reactors apart from them. Oh, well, thank you. I don't know. I have no idea. He's 27? What? I don't believe you. The fact that he's 27, that actually surprises me. I didn't think he was that old. He looks like a baby. But I don't know. I mean, they've got a full stacked cast now. So it is a lot more, it's a little more unlikely, and there's a lot more hoops for me and Greg to, like, sync up to do anything. So I'm not, like, poking around, be like, hey man, when we gonna do something again? Because they are stacked. He's got a lot of people to juggle with now. The Real Rejects is no longer just John and Greg. So I'm not gonna, if they want me on, if they want me to do something, I will happily do it, but I'm not gonna poke my head in the door and be like, hey man, when's my turn? I love it though. I do love reacting with them, but we'll see. What's my speculation on who Ruby is? I'm disagreeing that she's Rose's daughter. I forgot that was something that people thought. I think she's connected to Susan, or she is connected to, yeah, like right now I'm leaning very strongly towards Susan, or she's just a like somehow connected to the Pantheon. But I do think Susan, who has been mentioned twice now, on top of the whole Susan twist thing going on, and I know that's the actress's name, but still. Susan's been a character I've been vying to have explored at all for a long time. Man, like, so I would be happy if she was somehow connected to Susan. But I don't know. We will see. What's up, Ezra? But I don't think the Rose thing is a thing. I don't buy that for a second. They also better not put a Scuttlebutt like song in Wicked, just saying. Oh my god. I would be shocked if they did something like that. Even for season 2, Ellie is supposed to be older, and they think Bella Ramsey still looks like Kate. That's literally what I just said, actually. Kate and Belle, what's up? How are you doing? So I realized I made a mistake shortly after that. No worries. It happens, man. It's the old days where you didn't know what an OnlyFans was. True. One of the things I appreciated the most of X-Men 97 was the sincerity and heart it had versus a lot of comedy and quip-laden dialogue. I don't know if the MCU is going to go that route. I hope so. Hope so. Novelization confirms that Shimo froze Ghidorah. Really? Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. I do not know if I like that or not. You know about anything about the next season of Arcane, if it's coming? I mean, I don't know anything about it other than the teaser that they showed. I mean, I know it's coming this year. I think in November? October or November. It's coming out this year. Something like that. All I know is from the teaser trailer, there's a character I have played as quite a few times that is being teased for being included in the next season, which I'm super excited for. And also the illusions of a fate of a character from season 1, which may be in question now, but I don't know, we'll see. Oh my god, it got awkward. Anyway, skipping over all that. If a character from Hazbin Hotel ever had their own spinoff, who would you want to see have their own show? Angel Dust. Unless we are talking about expanded cast. Otherwise, maybe Carmilla Carmine, because I think an Office spinoff with her and her dealings, because, you know, she arms people like Stryker, Imp at times. You know, her weapons are far-reaching, and she could be like her company-wise, like a bridge between the two shows as well. I think that could be interesting, and getting a look from an Overlord's point of view of everything going on. I think that could be fun. Otherwise, Angel, but Angel's just a primary cast member, so that might not be as interesting as I feel like it might be in my head, unless it was a prequel. I'm still not at the part where Godzilla transformed into Space Godzilla, but it's some sort of explanation. Okay. Fallout has a cute dog named Dog Meat. That it does. Every iteration has some sort of dog meat, or dog in general. Now that Season 2 of Monarch has been confirmed, have you heard anything else since? No! Not at all. I'm a little confused. Is it actually a musical? Because you never see them performing anything. Like when Glinda gives Elphaba the hat, she does that during Dancing Through Life. That's a good point. That's a good observation. God, I don't know. You actually really now you got me worried. You're right. I forgot about that. Didn't you know black is this year's pink? You deserve each other, this hat and you. You're both so sharp. You deserve each other, so here, out of the goodness of my heart. Yeah, no. Fuck! I love that song too. That didn't even click for me. And that was just spoken, and just... fuck. I'm a little worried now. Damn it, Ginger. You broke the veil. Anyway, before I get fucking anxiety over that now, literally every viewer would get canceled. I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, no, never mind. I remember what. No, anyway. It's almost criminal to kill off Tiamat like that in GXK. Only a little bit. Only a little bit. Fallout is an alternate history where at the end where we end up in a nuclear war with China in the 2070s, and the series takes place greater than 100 years later. That's close enough. It's a pretty decent one. Also, like, what was it? There's like a difference in capacitors or something like that. There's like a type of energy that was never invented in this timeline, so it caused things to like develop around a different set of technology, so it creates this world that is basically like retro-futuristic. So everything looks like it's like in the 1950s and 40s and stuff like that, but there's a lot of like super advanced technology. It's super wicked. I love it. It's so good. Deadpool tickets go on sale tomorrow. Hell yeah. Bay Area as in Bay Area, California. SF, Berkeley, and Oakland. No, I've never been. I really, really do want to go one of these days. I have been only virtually via cheating on Pokemon Go, but never in person. I really do. I guess one of the cats knocked my controller up because the cable was wrapped around my chair. Yeah, I'd like to one of these days, especially San Francisco. Yeah, knows the Bay Area. See, I wasn't sure about that because, you know, there's Green Bay, there's Chesapeake Bay, there's all kinds of bays. I don't know. Somebody could call those areas the Bay Area. I don't know. I don't travel as much as I would like. Shade of the moon on our Saturday. Sadly, gotta go soon. Heading out for the first evening with the fam. Sadly, won't be able to make it to the next weekend stream. Hope everyone has a great rest of their weekend. Well, all good, horse lover. Just enjoy your time. Have fun with your family. And we'll see you when we see you. We'll be here, and you can always play it back. Might not be as fun, but still. Dion out here acting like he don't thirst over anything with boobs. Let's see. Deadpool starts Monday, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, when the 1-minute TV spot will drop. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't pre-order tickets anymore, man. My theater, there's no point. What's up, Alistair? Am I late? Just a tad bit, we sir. Thirsting for some chocolate milk. Darn, you caught me. You funny. What's up, Rice Cake? How are you? Danny Moda is another one of my favorite reaction channels. You dudes are both great, but he's fucking funny. God damn it. His little bits, man. Dude, when he ate the fucking dog treat on camera, God, I almost lost my shit. That was... I haven't done anything for a laugh like that, though. That was fun as shit, man. 3C Films have a couple of disappointing rants about the chapter of the so-called Stranger Things trilogy. Strangers trilogy. I haven't watched up on that. I haven't watched any of the Strangers movies outside of the first one, which I think is the only... I tried to watch some of the sequels, and I just could not. The first one is really good, but I've heard nothing but dog shit about the sequels, which I'm not surprised by. That's kind of par for the course for horror movies, but I'm not shocked that the new one maybe is not getting favorable reviews. I trust 3C's opinion on a lot of horror-related stuff for the most part. We very rarely disagree with him on stuff. Also, hi. Hello, Rebecca. Go get him, OMG, Rebecca. Favorite Nickelodeon 90s show? That's a tough one. Like, because there's different categories. What the fuck? This is going to be one of those days where I'm ranting. Okay, good. So I can exclude Avatar. That was 2005. I should have known that. It was my sophomore year of, actually, no, I was my senior year of high school when that came out, because it was in the latter half of the year, right? When did that air? February 2nd. No, okay, so it was sophomore year. I remember watching it on our show choir trips in the hotel when I caught the first, like, I was like, we were at the hotel, and I was like, God damn it, no, guys, we gotta watch Avatar. I gotta see the new episode. Ah! So, yeah, okay, that was 2005, so no, that doesn't count. So, I'm gonna have to go with probably either Rugrats or Angry Beavers. I love Rugrats growing up. So good, such a good show. But Angry Beavers, man. Angry fucking Beavers is top tier gold. Hi, lovely chat. Question number 1. What two actors played James Bond before Daniel Craig? Well, there's more than 2 actors that played James Bond before Daniel Craig. You know, there's Roger Moore. There's Timothy Dalton. There's Sean Connery. There's... Fuck. Doing this while slightly buzzed is a little difficult. Pierce Brosnan, the one I actually grew up with. I'm forgetting one. Shit. Roger Moore? Did I say Roger Moore? I don't think I said... I don't know if I said Roger Moore. No, I said Connery. I did say Connery already. I said Moore first. Who am I forgetting? Or did I say them all? I don't think I said them all. I said Timothy Dalton. Lazenby, thank you. That's the one. People out here saying the same ones I already said, damn it. Listen! Yeah, man. I love James Bond. I love me some James Bond. That was also like a surprising element of this new movie that I didn't realize was part of it, was the Ian Fleming connection and the James Bond connection in the Ministry of Gentlemanly Warfare. Saying that with a slight buzz is very difficult. You got a real reject shout out on the X-Men 97 reaction. I did. My Patreon bucks at play there. But no, I love those guys so much, dude. Yeah, especially like the random off the cuff comments that they throw into the mix. It's always hilarious. Then Greg beating himself up about not getting back to me about my time in LA, which honestly ended up being my mistake. I wasn't actually there as long as I thought I was because Orbitz didn't calculate the time difference. So I was actually only in LA for 4 hours, so it could not have happened no matter what. I have not let him know that though because I thought it was funny. I love Danny Moda, he's hilarious. It's OA, such a great show. Beyond Defense level simping, are you brainwashed, changing yourself just for them? Favorite Disney movie or Disney character? Stitch and Stitch. Sorry, Stitch is actually one of the movies. Lilo and Stitch and Stitch. Favorite Disney character, favorite Disney movie. It's off screen, but I have a bunch of Stitch shit just crammed in this corner right here. I have a bunch of Stitch figures. I have a Stitch like paperweight. I got Stitch stuff just hidden all over the place. Watching Blood of Zeus season 2 so far, it's pretty good. I still haven't seen the first season. I haven't heard a lot of talk about it. Is it good? Is it good? I guess so, if you got a second season. If you could pick any show to have one more season and no more, what would it be and why? I know it's been 5 years, but I'm saying Gotham. The X-Files, so they can fucking retrofit and fix that bullshit ending we got in the revival season. Season 11. Fix it. I know Chris Carter wouldn't, because that's just not what he does. He never backpedals. But do something. Where we left these characters is asinine. I hate it. I think I'll leave now. 2 a.m. already. Good God, get some sleep. Get out of here. Have fun. Come back. How does Real Rejects have their own stream at the same time as your whining streams? Because they're assholes. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't know. It just kind of works out that way. It's Saturday. It's midday. It's a strategic decision on all parts to make that happen. Good night, Omni, and everyone else. Take it easy, Sans. Are you sniffing everything they coming in contact with? What is going on? I don't know. There's a conversation happening within you guys that I don't know what's going on. Anyway, would you consider doing a reaction to Disney's first PG-rated movie, The Black Hole, from 1997? 79, sorry. I fucking dyslexia kicked in right there. Wait, wasn't that in Black Hole? Or am I thinking a completely different movie? Was that the one that just came up in Ted? Or is that a different movie? I've not seen it. I have not seen it, though, so I don't know. Maybe one day. Who knows? You should watch Last Action Hero. I've seen that movie a lot. A lot growing up. Hope you're doing well. Unfortunately, missed the last 3 streams, so I'm glad to finally be catching one. What's up, Nick? How are you doing? Welcome back. Glad you're back. Welcome back as always. I don't think you've missed too much, to be honest. You know, we took, honestly, I think we just had last week's stream, and then we were out for a week before that because I was at a convention. Unless I've been my weeks mixed up, which very well could be true. But yeah, anyway. Welcome back, all the same. Smigsley, how's it going? Loving Doctor Who season 1 so far. Boom was amazing. The Devil's Core was great. It annoys me to see all the hate now, though. Doctor Who has been too samey. Doctor Who has been too samey for ages. Change is good. I don't feel like it's changed much. I really don't feel like it's that different. It feels very strongly the same to me. Just bigger budget. Saw the finale of Red vs. Blue today. I stopped after, what was it? What was that arc where it was after Church was long gone. It was, they were on this random ass planet and they got roped into this whole thing with a bunch of freedom fighters. against a couple of two random ass freelance mercenary dudes. And I don't know if I even finished that saga. Because honestly, after they wrapped up all of the Alpha, Epsilon, Bernie Burns stuff, I kind of checked out a little bit. So I haven't followed it in a while. I'm going to need to try to catch up on it at some point in time. Because everything up until that, like the entire Freelancer, I want to call it, I know it's not, but the entire Freelancer saga, like season 1 to I think 12, I thought was really damn solid. Maybe 10 or 11, I don't know. I don't know when that one where they got stranded on that planet was. 15 to 17 maybe? Yeah, no, yeah, so I haven't seen 15. I stopped in 14, I think, is when I stopped watching. What's up, Marcus? How are you doing? Haven't seen any of the images of The Last of Us Season 2. They look so good. I have seen some of the promo shots from it so far. And it does look pretty straight out of the games and stuff like that. What character death from The Walking Dead shocked you the most and made you cry? I don't... I mean, I'm a little... I mean, I know some people that watch this that maybe haven't got to some of these, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not really sure. The Carl thing just pissed me off. Maybe Herschel? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't remember crying all that much during The Walking Dead, to be honest. In the Hell of a Boss trailer, Octavia said you don't love Mother and you don't love me, you only love him. What did you think of that? Do you think that's fair? Do we even know that's really her? We know the trailer is extremely misleading. We don't know. I do think that Androlphus is going to make a play at manipulating her perception to turn her against Stolas, because she's the heir. So everything Stolas gets eventually ends up with her. So if they can get her on their side, they win. So I definitely think the people are going to be making a play for Octavia, and I'm not putting any fault on her at all. Like, she's just a child in the middle of this entire power grab that's going on, and she's in such a vulnerable place to be misled. Like, I don't understand people getting onto that whole thing, latching onto it and coming down, because I've seen people being extremely volatile about Octavia and all this stuff, and I'm just like, have you never been a kid in like a fractured home like that, man? Good God. Anyway, no, it's perfectly understandable. Also, could very well be a line from a Dreamscape nightmare thing meant to throw Stolas off his game. We don't know. A lot of the lines that we hear are not lines from what we are seeing. People need to realize that as well, which is why I thought it was funny when Brandon was like, on his live stream, was like, all your theories about full moon are wrong. And I was just like, God damn it. I just, that's why I'm like, I'm not getting hung up or attached to any one theory right now. I think some people are getting a little too attached into their head canons about something. Not saying that you are, I'm just talking about everybody else at this point. But we'll see what happens. See what happens. Whatever happens, happens, and I'll be along for that ride. The X-Men 97 ending was wild. Yes, it was. Finally catching the stream. What's up, Redneck Teddy? Dude, that name alone almost completely shit-wrecked my brain. There's a lot of wordplay going on in there, and I'm so surprised I think I said that right this time. Do you sometimes get breakdowns from unsettling scenes that make many viewers tug at their sensitive heartstrings? I have no idea. I have no idea what you're referring to be honest. I have like an emotional breakdown over like something fucked up or unsettling. I mean, I've had quite a few emotional breakdowns. Dude, I think I had the most emotional breakdowns during the last season of Superman and Lois, if we're talking about anything. These last couple of episodes of Hell of a Boss as well were really hard to get through at times, but I meant the scene in Doctor Who episode 3. Oh no. I wouldn't say so. I might get like frantically upset, but like no. I don't know. Definitely not from this last episode. Like, I was getting frustrated more than anything with some of the stuff, but I think that was purposeful. It's kitten nap time right now. That it is. Keep all the kitties to sleep. What's up, Noobers? Sorry I missed that last time, but I was let down by Kingdom. It sets up a lot of interesting stuff. I did not expect that opening, but it's definitely the worst out of the trilogy and the OG. I've still heard it, even though, despite that, I've heard that sentiment echoed a lot, that it's still not bad. But I still haven't seen War, so I haven't seen Kingdom yet. One death from The Walking Dead is still mad about was Noah. Like, bruh, he didn't deserve that. Who was Noah? Oh, yeah. Yeah. What are your thoughts on EA and possibly Activision and Ubisoft putting ads in their console video games? They can fuck off. Dude. I want to say fuck all of them. It's so stupid. I mean, you're getting ads when you pay $70 to $130 a game. Dude, yeah. On top of that, the $130 price tag for this fucking new Assassin's Creed game, they can just fuck off and get out of here with that shit. That is stupid. I'm glad I don't play those games. Whose Boom was great. Moffat is back. It was really good. I think that's one of the best Doctor Who episodes that we have had in a really, really long time. Chief Brody is 5 months old today and getting to be more cat and kitten. Hell yeah. Also, love that you named the kitten Chief Brody. Hell yeah. That is so good. Thank you so much for that. You better have another cat named Quinn. That would be hilarious, or at least, fuck, what was Dreyfus's character's name? Why am I blanking on his name? Anyway, you know what I'm getting at. Would you rather be a robot man or cyborg? Cyborg. CEO of EA says they want to get the idea of renting and facing the fact that you can't own anything. So they keep making you pay. They'll continue to make more money by those ads. You know what? Maybe I'll just not buy anything from EA. You ever think about that? Fucking dumbasses. This shit's getting awful, man. It's so annoying. Hopefully Universal gonna bring us the first trailer of the live-action How to Train Your Dragon around the time of Wicked's release in November. It's possible. Very, very possible. I love that you had to specify that all the litter were born at the same birth. Fuck off. Screw you, Rebecca. God damn it. I caught myself. You know. You interested in that new Francis Ford Coppola movie? I forgot what it was called. What was it? Megaopolis or something like that? I've heard mixed things about it. I haven't seen the trailer for it. I have no idea what there is. I don't know what it's about at all. I know there's like a fourth wall break in it. That's it. I have no idea what it's about. I might need to just check out the trailer and figure it out. Carl Grimes and Beth had me the Beth one actually really fucking got to me, and I think it was just because the other ones, like, you could kind of just see coming. They were teed up and all that. That was just so out of fucking nowhere. And stuff like that, I think, is what really unsettles me the most. When something can just be unceremonious, an accident, just boom, out of nowhere. Like, no tee up, No foreshadowing, no nothing. It just fucking happens. And sometimes that's just the fucking way things happen in life. You know? Sometimes it's just like that. That one actually unnerved me more than it upset me. There's that new Star Wars game coming out. It's $200 for the deluxe edition in Canada, and they're considering the ads thing. So stupid. Is that Outlaws? I assume. That's also Ubisoft, so I would not be shocked. Is that it? I was looking forward to that game. That's unnerving. Don't get me started with Beth. Megapolis, Sky Bison, thanks Cole, Oppa Spotted. I've been really enjoying your reactions to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Doctor Who. Well, we got plenty more stuff for you to check out, but if you're enjoying at least those, I am more than happy. The next episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is fucking banger, man. This show is so good. I am shocked every time how good it is. Which Funko Pop is my favorite? I think I answered that question in the previous response. She didn't even go see Maggie again. Yeah, that's the sad part of that. 19 inches of Venom. My 19 inches of Venom is almost right beside my 19 inches of Sephiroth. I've got 19 inches of badass behind me. Your chair goes all the way back, Rich. It does. No, not all the way back. It's not like a full... Yeah, that's as far as it goes. I don't have one of the cool chairs that literally goes like 180 degrees, but that would just scare me about tipping over, man. I don't know. They gotta have a solid ass base or some shit. Tommy's green Power Ranger helmet is always going to be the first thing I look at in these streams. Fair enough. Fair enough. Along with his morpher, along with, well, you can't see it, but his dagger, along with Saba is right behind it as well. And the figure of him right beside it anyway. Jazzy said about that 19-20 inches statue. It's confirmed that Venom 3 will have real horror elements in it. Okay, let's go. Omni has hell of a boss beanies and shirts. I support this. Can't believe Venom 3 is the last one. For now. If it makes money, they will make something else, probably. Ruby reminds me of Clara. She does, a little bit. She does kind of have that same energy. I think they aren't going to do a big of a time gap. We'll see. We'll have to wait and see. How would you rate Oliver Queen's villains? My favorite's Prometheus. Followed by Deathstroke. Followed by Dragon. Followed by Roz. Followed by Merlin. Right now. Yeah. 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 Talia's at the fucking bottom of the barrel, though. I don't remember everybody off the top of my head, but that's a rough ranking right now. Last of Us, did you have any shows? With some Ginger, Tom Holland's 28, I had that. Shattered, 27, we talked about that. Just want to stop by and say hello. Going to finish watching your X-Men 97 reactions. Have a good day. Take it easy. Straw Hat Chris. Hope you enjoy. Did you notice that the actress has been in 5 Doctor Who episodes now? I have. I have indeed. I mentioned that in the last one as well. Tom Holland will be perpetually 16 years old, just like Kate Winslet has never not been 40. No older, no... Oof, goddamn. He's only a month younger than me. The only baby one here, not Tom. Timothy and Tom are the same age, pretty much. They both look so fucking baby-faced. Did I lie? Honestly, how old is Zendaya? I don't know. But Kate Winslet, I have to just look here. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Oh, yeah, okay. I get it. It's probably the Monroe effect she's got kind of going on. What the fuck, I'm 27. I thought I was like 10 years older than him. Nope. Wake up call, David. You are not. Supernatural is a great one of my favorite series. Tom Holland is hot. I'm only 20 years old. Young little. What's up, Ghost Blade? Hope all is well, and I've been loving your One Piece reactions. And are you excited for the Mortal Kombat sequel? It's officially been slated for late October 2025. Hey, I didn't like the last one, but if they learn from their mistakes, I will still give it a chance. But yeah, I was extremely disappointed in the last movie. It's funny that Mrs. Flood hasn't been revisited yet. Yes, you're not wrong there. I wonder if they could pull that back into play somehow. I mean, they got to, right? They got to. Even, like, she wasn't... Yeah. God, there's so many questions up in the air from this season right here, man. What was it? Since the Mario movie was so successful, I hope they will make a Pac-Man movie. Well, it probably won't be through them. Like the same people at all. But yeah. I played a lot of Pac-Man, but I was gonna say I'm not interested personally in a Pac-Man movie at all. I want a Star Fox movie. If we're getting anything, fuck Zelda. Fuck everything else. Give me Star Fox. How many times will Omni say Susan? As many times as need be. Here's another AO moment. I have a fetish for yachts, and anytime there were some ass shots in Has-Been or Helluva, my brain goes, yacht alert, especially Barbie Wire in Unhappy Campers. Yeah, that was just a straight up one, man. Like, when she bends over and does the thing. Makes sense, but hey. No, you can't ignore a good yacht. And I know what that is now. I'm hip, I'm cool. Star Fox, Zelda, Mega Man movie, I would watch. Star Fox. Veto everything. Give me Star Fox, please. I wouldn't even be upset if it was about James. Like, even if it wasn't Fox McCloud, even if it was a James story, just give me fucking Star Fox. Do not mention Cursed Bird Song from The Little Mermaid. I've tried very hard to repress it. The scuttlebutt! You don't want to remember that? You don't want to remember that at all? Since season 4 of The Boys is coming, 5 already confirmed, do you think they'll survive without Carl Urban? I don't think Tony's Star can hold it by himself. I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. We'll see. There's only one Little Mermaid movie from the '89 classic. Hey, like I said in my review, I'm not a fan of these live-action remakes at all, but I do feel like the movie did actually make some improvements. But I still have to lean in towards the original, but especially, you don't need to remix any of the music when the music is already perfect, and all you did was just kind of make it sound weird. Let's see, when there's a sequence of red lights! Red lights! However, Chris fucking says that. Dude, I can't either anymore. If I see red lights in a movie or anything, I just fucking hear his voice echo in my psyche. It's a problem. There's no way The Boys ends with 5 seasons. You never know. You never know. I like Omni's singing voice. Dude, I wasn't... You like that? I wasn't even trying. Anyway. Why haven't you reacted to House of the Dragon Season 2 official trailer? I don't really feel a need to. I'm going to be watching the show either way. And if I go in blind, the reaction's going to be more reactioning. So, I don't know. I talked about my aversion to trailers growing earlier in the stream. It's just time. I just don't have the time to keep up with these onslaughts of trailers anymore. So that's the main thing. I still like Rex a lot from Fallout New Vegas. That was the one of the few non-dog meats, right? Or I think it's something else. Did I see the trailer for Bad Boys Ride or Die? I saw the teaser trailer. I haven't seen the new trailer that came out, and I am probably going to avoid it. Anyone interested in the Borderlands film? I'm mildly intrigued by it. I'm not a huge Borderlands fan to begin with. I've never really been able to get into any of the games. I've tried, but I just can't. But who knows? I'll probably give the movie a chance at least. Have I reacted or have I recorded or at least filmed? This is the same thing. A reaction to Happy Death Day 2. Not yet. Not yet at all. I will watch it. I think I'm saving that one for Halloween. Like, I'm probably going to do that and maybe a couple other horror movies and stuff around Halloween. I'm a wicked fanboy. I would say that I am a wicked fanboy. I think so. I definitely know most of the songs, especially from part 1. Part 2, maybe not so much. Like, goddamn, man. You get me in a car and you put on Dancing Through Life, you will hear some bars. Dude, I love Dancing Through Life. I will belt that shit. But you can never go wrong with Defying Gravity or What's This Feeling? What is this feeling? So sudden and new.
I felt the moment I laid eyes on you. My pulse is rushing, my head is reeling, my face is flushing. What is this feeling?
Fervent as a flame. Does it have a name? Demonetization. That would probably happen if I keep doing that. Even that would probably have gotten flagged, more than likely. Fuck you, YouTube. We're ready for Burger Butcher in The Boys Season 4. Yeah, he's on a ticking clock, man. I don't know what they're going to do with that. I don't know how at all that's going to play out. Lucifer should have a spinoff, because I love him. I would love more Lucifer. And I don't want to overthink what Jeremy Jordan said on a stream the other day, but I think he said he did some voice recordings for something for another show that is not Hazbin Hotel. And I don't want to get my hopes up that he's going to be in the Sinsmas episode, even though that would make sense since he is one of the Sins. But we'll see. Can't wait for Bad Boys Ride or Die. Blah. Blah. Hope we don't get demonetized. No, we're fine. The theory is saying that Godzilla had a dark past and was consuming energy from the Hollow Earth and it was transforming it into Space Godzilla, but Godzilla resisted and Godzilla went back to being good. I'm just gonna wait for all to come out. Plus, the novelizations never actually get considered when they make these movies, so don't get too lost in the novelization. It is basically fan fiction of the movies themselves. I'm scared about the amount of hate the actress playing Abby is about to get for season 2. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. I hope they mentally prepped her when she got announced, when she got cast. I really hope they told her she was about to get an onslaught of fucking awful ass shit. Plot armor, newer plot armor. Man, if you had a time to devote to it, I would love to see you play FF14. I have tried. Barry has also very strongly tried to get me to try. I got to level 20 on a solid grind and with her help. But I've played so much WoW that I can't stomach like the MMO setup anymore. You know, I don't know. I just can't. Like, I still don't play WoW anymore. I just can't. I can't go back. I can't. It's just ruined the whole experience for me anymore. I want to. I've heard nothing but great things about the FF14 story, but I just can't physically make myself play it. Also, the time sink. It's just so much of a time investment. Soldier Boy versus Captain America. I would put my money on Cap, man. I really, really would. Why get Ariana if not to sing, though? No shade to her acting, but her voice is plugging. I mean, there will be songs, and they will be singing very well for the soundtrack, but the point that they've changed the whole hat handoff does give me a little pause. If you go to one show of your choice, where would you go and why? Like the world of a show? I need a little more clarification on this question. Like, are we talking about like the universe within the show, or a show like a musical show, like a Broadway show? Or are we talking like, I need a little more details into this question. If you won't play FF14 for me, I don't think you would play it for the channel. I don't know, man. Fucking making money. A kid. Dude, I have still not been able to touch Final Fantasy VII for like 3 weeks now, and it's frustrating the shit out of me. It's been over a year since I played God of War, though. Captain America is still more skilled at fighting, has stronger shield, and Soldier Boy's Godzilla beam would crisp, but it takes time to load, so probably Cap. I would definitely give the win to Cap in my book. However, when Godzilla evolved in JXK, Godzilla became more aggressive than ever before and became ruthless. I don't think that at all. I didn't really get that vibe. He didn't seem any different to me. Some people think Tiamat's energy is corrupting him into being evil. I think the book stated. I don't buy any of that, man. I don't. I know, sorry, I know the soundtrack too well, and I've seen the musical twice. Dancing Through Life is a great song. That's one of my favorite songs to sing on the soundtrack, man. They already mentioned that, though. Hell yeah, let's go. I need to find the flames of disaster. Knuckles reference. Well, that is, gone from my head, because I don't get that reference. I've not seen 100K celebration stream where you have to sing the whole stream. That is not happening. I don't know, what should we do for the 100K if we get there? I'm not gonna call my shot before it happens, but just in case. Let's see. In rewatching part 1 of The Dark Knight, it struck me how great Ledger's acting is with his weird tics, and that Eisenberg and Leto tried to imitate felt wrong. Ledger, while wearing all the makeup, subconsciously kept doing those things because it was uncomfortable for him. When he found out people with those scars also tend to do it, and Nolan incorporated it in. Eisen just felt annoying, and less said about the Leto, the better. I don't know if they're fair comparisons, but Heath Ledger's choices with his Joker are god tier. 100K hot tub stream. What's the current the Twitch metas these days? I don't know. That would be interesting. I don't know how I would feel putting a fucking kiddie pool in here and doing a stream in it, but yeah. Who knows? Who knows? We go wow. I agree, the first one's good. Bumblebee, Rise of the Beasts. Probably Bumblebee is the better movie. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. What about it? Let's see. After Stranger Things finally came to an end, I don't know what I'm going to do. Nickelodeon was my first exposure to You Can't Do That on TV. That's my favorite show. I don't remember that one at all. What's the best and worst video game adaptation in your opinion? Best? Fallout. Is it? Yeah, Fallout. Last of Us, close second. Because Last of Us didn't have enough fucking zombies. I will still bitch about that. I will still Still bitch about that. That's the one problem I had about it. There was not the infected presence was not strong enough in the show. Worst, dude, pick any of Uwe Boll's movies. Any one of them. Pick them. Just pick one. Throw a dart at a dartboard with a list of his movies, and you can't go wrong. But I don't know if that's a fair conclusion to make. What about, like, movies that actually took effort? The Mario Brothers. This is just that effort. Does that count? But the Mario Brothers movie from the 90s, probably that's definitely a pretty strong contender. Just want to say, the two prior to Daniel Craig, but you got them. See, I didn't seem like it was that clear. So I just started naming all of them. What's up, Judith? How are you? Just joined. I don't know if anyone asked this before, but am I planning to watch The Amazing Digital Circus? I'm kind of curious about what the fuck is the deal with it. So I was thinking about doing that this weekend, but time got away from me, and I've not been able to do that. But I'm going to try to probably squeeze it in sometime soon. I'm just morbidly curious about it because I keep seeing people talking about it. Hopefully I'm not spoiling Knuckles, but episode 4 has to be the most controversial episode of the miniseries, not like Has-Been's 4th episode, Masquerade, but in a cringy, comedic sort of way. Huh? I do not know how those could possibly correlate, but you have piqued my curiosity. TV shows. Let's make the viewers binge watch us for what feels like hours. Stranger Things. They'll love us. Bravo. It has to be unmade Casino Royale film. Was it unmade? I thought it was made. It was a straight to TV film, right? It got made, I thought. I know another Casino Royale film exists. Favorite is between Hey Arnold and Are You Afraid of the Dark? Hey Arnold is really good. Worst video game adaptation, Mario Brothers or In the Name of the King? Wait, was that a video game? Was In the Name of the King a game? I remember that movie, but I didn't know that it was a game. Whoever made that Challengers trailer needs to retire. What? Huh? No spoilers, please. In regards to what? New episode of Doctor Who was really good. After watching next week's episode trailer, I was like confused that I was excited for Doctor Who every week again. It does feel quite weird, right? To actually be excited for Doctor Who again. I haven't felt that way in what feels like almost a decade now. Please do Digital Circus. Possibly. I love Stitch too. Craig. Stitch good. Do the voice. Do the voice! I'm good. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I need more sauce if we're going to do that. Question. With X-Men 97 Season 1 now over, are other X-Men series on the patron list like X-Men Evolution? I don't think Evolution's on the list. I'm pretty confident it's not on the list. I've seen a fair chunk of Evolution because that one came out when I watched most of the original series growing up. I watched a lot of Evolution. I don't think I ever finished Evolution. Yeah, it's not on the list. And I never watched any of the X-Men shows that came out after Evolution, but I watched a lot of Evolution as a teenager. What's my least favorite Disney movie? Fucking Snow White. That shit can get the hell out of here. It's a fucking garbage movie. Anyway, a hot roast. Oh, good God. Is there anything else I don't like more though? Let's look at a list, because that's just the first one that came to mind. Animated movies. Disney animated movies. Damn it. I just want a fucking list, Google. What is this trash you were giving me here? I don't want categories, just give me the fucking movies. I'll be honest, I don't remember Dumbo that well. I was gonna say Dumbo for a second, but I just don't, I know I've seen it. I don't remember shit about that movie though. I actually haven't seen Lady and the Tramp. I thought I had, but I definitely have not. I've never seen the Aristocats. Never seen it. Oh, dude, I love Oliver. I'm just looking at the list now, man. I love Oliver and Company so much. I didn't realize that came out in '88. I didn't realize that was that old. Yeah, it's between Snow White and Dumbo. But I'm going to probably go with Snow White just because it's just I don't know. Dumbo has the crows. I don't know. It's a little racist. Anyway, love Gotham, man. That show was insane. It was really fucking good. I hate the finale, but it was really good. If you had one more season to one show, Pirates of the Dark Water, could you imagine an actual ending? I don't know what the ending of that would be like. I really don't know, but I'm sad that that show got canceled and we never really got to see it. Miss the Gotham show. I do miss Gotham. It was really good. Despite the finale, which was rushed because they got abruptly canceled in the middle of the production of their final season. Not really their fault, but I can't help it. The ending still sucked. But I love the show as a whole. Maybe I should have had a little snack before the stream to help with the alcohol. I did have a bowl of popcorn. That seems to have not done much. I was watching a video on every Spider-Man cartoon and just realized that Disney was messing up when they first got the TV rights for Spider-Man. How? Like, I need to know the broader swath of this train of thought, because there's a lot left out here. What's up, Crashing? It's been a long time, man. What's up? Wasn't Maximilian Schell in Black Hole? I don't even know who the hell that is. Who is my favorite Hell of a Boss person? That's an interesting way to put that. Character? Fizzarolli. It was Moxie up until Fizzarolli got those 2 episodes at the end, and I am in love with that character. Good God. But second, close second, very close second, is Moxie. Imagine Knuckles' backstory portrayed as a low-budget rock opera with the help of Wade Whipple and Chief Mac Knuckles, tribal chief, but directed by Jorma Taquion from Lonely Island. Dude, none of that makes any sense to me without having seen the show. So, I apologize. They're doing Stitch Funkos dressed up as other Disney characters like Simba and the Beast. It's cute. I will fucking need to buy those. There's so many Stitch variant Funkos, man. And it's too hard to settle on any of them. Like, I do have one, right? I at least have one, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I think I've actually like held off on getting one because there's just so many of them. Yeah, I don't have one. Nope. I lied. I got Spacesuit Stitch. I do have Spacesuit Stitch. He's right down there beside Tron and Darkwing and Negaduck. Which, Seth Rogen. Where the fuck? Anytime Darkwing Duck enters my mind, I have to send this verbal message out to Seth Rogen and even mental to give me an update on his fucking reboot, man. Please. Have I watched Goosebumps, the show? Not the new one. I've seen pretty much every episode of the original run. Like the old one. And as well as the movies. That's because it's exactly what happened in episode 4. I would need to see it to understand what you were trying to describe, to be honest. Is it wrong that I want George Clooney back as Batman in a new film because I think he'd be a good Batman if he had a better script than Batman and Robin? I do think that's very valid. I do think he got just shafted completely with what he was working with. Because he's great. I love George Clooney in literally everything else he's been in. I don't hate him in that movie, but he is very much so. It's just the movie is not the best. But, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing him again in like a full-on role, but like I think it's time to just move on. Eat some cheese and crackers. I do have a box of Cheez-Its on the floor, but that would turn my stomach into a war zone more than likely. I'll be on set in Atlanta, so I'm definitely going to try to sneak in some other projects that I'll be shooting when I'm there. Cough, cough. Fantastic Four. Oh, I skipped a message. I am so sorry. Actually, sorry I haven't made any streams all year. Back in January, I got an internship as a screenwriter and production assistant at a film production company, doing mostly TV, but will be on set for a film all August. Dude, hell yeah. Good job, Crashing. Let's go. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Get it. Favorite Looney Tunes character? That's a detour. Bugs. Like, how no one else really exists. Bugs Bunny. Bugs. Maybe Sylvester. But Bugs. Like, how do you not like Bugs? But Lola. Original Lola. Anyway. In the entire Jurassic Park World film franchise, who had the most undeserved death, and why is it definitely Eddie Carr in The Lost World? Eddie Carr is pretty close, but I think the most undeserved death goes to fucking, oh my god, why am I blanking on her name right now? The babysitter in Jurassic World. She done nothing. She was just there doing her job, taking care of the kids on behalf of the aunt that didn't give a shit about the kids. And she got the most unwarranted, brutal ass death in the entire franchise. Like, it was mean-spirited what happened to that poor woman, who did nothing to deserve that in the film at all. Eddie Carr, also undeserving of what happened, but he wasn't, I mean, he got ripped in half by 2 T-Rexes. But I don't think it was as mean-spirited as what happened to that poor woman. Good God. But she was fucking, why, I don't remember her name, the actress. Because she was, Lena Luthor in Supergirl. Like, yeah, she got picked at, toyed with, played around, tossed around by the pteranodons, slapped around, and then all in all, after being violently gored by those things, got just chomped up and swallowed by the fucking big old fish dinosaur in the water. The hell? Who was mad? Who wrote that scene? You need therapy. You stopped just before that, Kay. Yes, it was definitely before that. I'm pretty confident. First 4 seasons of Avengers TV show on Disney XD are in the Ultimate Spider-Man universe. Also, never seen any of those, so fair enough. After working in the industry for 5 months, I now fully understand why things get delayed, and there's so much that I can't say shit because I signed an NDA. Let's say my show was supposed to start filming on April 1st. Can't say what show, but let's just say we haven't finished episode 1 yet, because the lead of the 2 shows 2 days before the production started was like, oh yeah, I have prior obligations, I back out. Wow, that's fucked up. Isn't there contract shit that should be preventing some of that stuff? God damn, that's that. Yeah, I understand a lot of how it works, or at least the bare bones basics of it all. There's a lot that goes into everything. That's why I'm trying to be very understanding most of the time about how things play out. Recently watched Wonka and Mean Girls 2024. Both are fine movies, but man, they have maybe the blandest songs ever written for musicals. They aren't bad, but the lyrics are just forgettable. Dude, I like that the Mean Girls movie tried to trick people into believing it wasn't a musical. To the point where I was confused about what the fuck was even being advertised in the trailer, because I was like, I thought this was just a straight remake, and I was just like, wow. But yeah, I didn't even know that too, until it came out that it was a live action. It's all live action. Fucking idiot. It was a screen adaptation of the musical. But I liked Wonka. There was like one or two songs that I actually did enjoy, but it is kind of forgettable. But the movie was still good. It's just the soundtrack didn't have any like straight up bops like the original. How would people try to reenact Rocket's backstory as a cathartic rock opera, but still has the same tier streaming effects as the original movie? You can keep talking about it, but it is not going to help make it any sense for me if I have not seen it. Cole, man, like, you can keep venting, but I have nothing to add here. Never physically saw Carl die, to be honest. The tiger. Is there a tiger? I don't remember. Season 5 is the most is in the Marvel Spider-Man TV show universe for some reason. Huh. Marshall Blinn, maybe. Rewatching Tom and Jerry, and can I just say, Jerry is a menace to Tom at times. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like, sometimes completely unprovoked. Like, I love that shit, man. I remember in 3C films, Chris Parker quitting Walking Dead because of Glenn's death from Jeffrey Dean and his Lucille Bland. I don't know why people quit on that moment, man. I really don't. Same with the Guardians of the Galaxy TV show. In the first 2 seasons, there's Ultimate Spider-Man universe, and season 3 is in the Marvel Spider-Man TV show universe. Why the fuck would they split that stuff up? I don't know. I don't know why. Don't be fooled by trailers, guys. Very much so. Don't fall for the tricks. Do I have a TikTok? I do. I do have a TikTok. I post some highlights of from the reactions over there, sometimes trailer reactions and stuff like that. Did I prefer The Devil's Chord or Boom? Probably Boom. I definitely preferred Boom. I think 1 to 18 of Red vs. Blue is on the RT archive for free. The final season movie restoration is available for you to purchase on TV, YouTube, Prime, blah blah blah. Restoration. I'm gonna need to catch up on everything. Does it still have the original gang? Because I could have sworn for a time they got away from any of the original characters at all and just had a brand new team. Or was that a spinoff? I could have sworn I tuned in for a couple of episodes and none of the original characters were even around at all. There are flashbacks in season 1 of the Avengers TV show on Disney XD, or from Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes, and Avengers is supposed to be in the universe with Josh Keaton Spider-Man. You definitely did get emotional in Rocky Balboa during the big speech in the sun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was real good. That and a lot of the Ted Lasso moments, man, will really crack my hard, shielded, guarded exterior. My manly, emotional guard. Question, have you played Gotham Knights? If not, I will say it's the send-off Kevin Conroy deserved, not the one he got. No, because that is another game I refuse to play. Just saw Kingdom on Thursday. Cool. I have not. I'm not watching that movie or anything for that movie because I still have not seen War. When you watch War, prepare your tissues. That film's emotional as fuck. I thought they've all been really emotional, man. I love these Apes movies. I'm just so behind. Excuse me, Assassin's Creed costs £130. I can't find the dollars because British. Sorry. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, what would that be in pounds, though? It would be more, right? I don't know what the exchange rate is these days, but that's fucking ridiculous. I can understand $70 with the way development costs for games are these days. $130 is criminal, especially for an Ubisoft game. What series is doing well in the polls? The Good Place, The Bear, Lucifer, and a couple of others that I can't remember. They're all pretty quite neck and neck. But we'll see. We got a couple weeks to leave the poll up. Moffat is the definition of a great single episode, but not really great on ongoing storylines. I don't know, man. I like Moffat's run, but it didn't have the of the RTD era, you know. But yeah, single episode, yeah, super solid. I think I'd be fine with ads in games like GTA Online, but the offline single player mode, no. That's fair. That's fine. If it's online, sure. And they're trying to force everything to be online, which is also stupid as hell. Hopper? I don't even remember at all what prompted this, Janine. Maybe you'll have to remind me. What the hell? I mean, favorite Stranger Things character? Yes, indeedy doody, but I don't know. Negan versus the Governor. Dude, Negan is the best Walking Dead character. Fight me. Hooper! Thank you! That's what it was. Quinn and Hooper! I don't know why I read that as Hopper. Quite clearly it is not. Thank you. Fucking Hooper. I love Jaws. That is my second favorite Spielberg movie. That is a super chat somewhere all the way down here. Scott Edwards, what's up, buddy? Long time. Finally watching Bad Batch from the beginning. Had you not watched it at all, or are you just starting from the beginning again? If you haven't watched it at all, I honestly kind of find that a little surprising. Now, I'm like 40 minutes behind on these chats, man. Where is my place? My God, man. Close. There we go. Found it. You should watch the Johnny English trilogy. I have never seen a single one of those movies. Maybe a clip or two, but not much. Shane meeting Negan could have been cool. That would have been. Well, if there was a what if series of Walking Dead, that would be awesome. That would be an interesting interaction. I mean, you could be playing a video game, but you're in the middle of a boss fight and get interrupted by a fucking Burger King ad. They go that route. Dude, I would throw my controller. No. Megapolis looks like one of those films that's going to be really good or really bad, just like Joker 2. And Beth did get me too. One of the interpretations of X-Men 97's Bastion was that he was a gay kid that was sent to conversion camp and internalized it, made me empathize with the jerk. I totally got what they were kind of going for them, but like his whole response and rebound from it was where I kind of was a little, well, not mixed on, like it was very real, but it was, I don't know. I mean, if you rewatch the original opening of the original series, what you described is what was basically on full display with what Jubilee's parents were trying to do for her.
the whole conversion camp allegory. We're going to send you to a place that'll fix you, that'll make you better. We thought they were going to come and help you. Like, there was a lot of that rhetoric in that very first episode of the original show. Like, so, I don't know. I could see that too with Bastion. Bastion was a really interesting character. The themes, like in this season, were just so layered and real and tough and just dirty in all the right ways, without being like it didn't sugarcoat anything. Like, sure, there's like a superhero coat of paint thrown on everything, but my God, was it very pointed about the things it was talking about. The only game I play by Ubisoft is Anno 1800. I'm not even sure. I finished the first Assassin's Creed. This is the only one I ever completed. Outside of that, I don't recall too many Ubisoft games I've played. EA CEO must be David Zaslav of the game industry, or rather Zaslav is the Donald Trump of Hollywood CEOs and the film industry in general. I just think David Zaslav is a money-hungry piece of shit. I don't know. EA has just never been a great company. Not true. Back in the day, when they were small, they used to be a good quality company. Over the years, as they've inflated, as they've grown, as they've consumed and destroyed many a studio under their foot, they've just been a money-hungry, greedy-ass, anti-gamer company. And I hate it. They still, every now and then, might have a good game they puke out, like these Jedi Survivor games, except, you know, they're forced out before they're ready, before any good testing's done. Those have been the last good things that I can recall EA's put out that I thought were good. Yeah, it sucks. Mine has wheels, that's it, it does go spin. We're talking about chairs, but I'm on carpet, man. I can't really spin too much. Sadly. Also, too many cables. Spinning can be very dangerous for my setup. My eyes automatically go to your Funko TARDIS. Yes, indeedy duty. It is right there. What's up, Cinnamon? How are you? Favorite DreamWorks movie? Hold up, it's froze. There we go. I don't know what the hell happened there. Off the top of my head, probably The Prince of Egypt. I think it's one of the... I think it's probably one of the best animated films they've ever put out. Probably second in line with that would maybe be How to Train Your Dragon 1 or 3. Okay, I'ma go. Don't do illegal things. Wear your seatbelt, Omni. Can you say Kahuza Baguga Wanga? I tried. Take it easy, Sean. Can we just say that Craven will at least be way more entertaining than Madam Web? We don't know that for sure yet, but chances are probably pretty high. How excited are you for that 90s show season 2? Super excited. Really can't wait for that one. Really looking forward to getting, hopefully being able to get my hands on that early, so I can get some, just get a head start on it. I won't be able to talk about it before the show comes out, but at least reactions should be, crossing my fingers, easier to put out this time around. Because the showrunner for season 1, I assume is still the same showrunner for season 2, reached out to me about putting me in line for this after watching my reactions. So hopefully that holds true. And because June's going to be busy as fuck. Throwing that in right at the tail end is going to be hard. But as long as I get those screeners, that should help out a lot. But I love season 1. If you haven't watched season 1 and you're a That 70s Show fan, it's just as good. Obviously, you know, new characters, you got to get used to them. All the stuff. There's going to be some growing pains, but I think it's just as good writing-wise. Which, again, is questionable. Like, nostalgia goggles play a part in a lot of that. But yeah, don't let anybody like lie to you about the quality of the show. If you enjoyed the dumb humor in that 70s show, you will enjoy the dumb humor in that 90s show. It's the same writers. What about Damien Dark? I like Damien Dark, but not as an Arrow villain, if that makes any sense. Probably a bottom rung if I had to talk about our Arrow villains, which I completely forgot when I was listing them off there. The Merlin hate is wild. How dare you not love John Barrowman? I love John Barrowman. It's just, he was so recurring to the point, like, he was just felt like he's lost his impact after a while. Did I lie? She's gorgeous. No shade. She's just perpetually 40. Damien Dark was so funny. He was a charismatic villain. He's great. And I love Michael McDonough. Neil McDonough. Why did I say Michael McDonough? Neil McDonough. He's just a great dude in general from all things that I've seen. And I love him. He is charismatic. He's fun. I think he just works in a better capacity in other shows. Favorite Nickelodeon's 2000s show? That's 100% uncontested Avatar: The Last Airbender. Give Hiroyuki Sanada a Scorpion solo movie. Watch that movie, print money. Please, that would be awesome. I would sign up for that. Assuming they get a director that knows how to shoot action and can do it well and not make all these very talented action stars look like ass. Can't believe halfway through Who already. We're not halfway yet. There's 8 episodes, right? 8 or 9? I think there's 8 episodes. We got one more episode before we're halfway. I wonder when Andor Season 2 is going to drop. It's next year, right? Sometime next year? I'm 26 and I've gotten to that age where I'm starting to feel uncomfortable watching CW dramas. Try not to get too attracted to the actors and actresses because they could be 24 or they could be 14. I don't know of an example that would come up in that. I don't know. I don't think we ever bumped into that in the Arrowverse, but given those are the only CW shows I've ever watched. Unless you're talking about Superman and Lois, in which Jordan's character is playing a 14-year-old who is actually around that age, whereas Sarah is playing a 14-year-old and is actually like 22. So maybe that's what you're talking about. Kate Winslet is from my hometown, and once I went on a funeral with her, not her, with her, just at the same funeral. Now she wasn't born here, but Jennifer Garner went to school just up the road from where I live. Went to church with a buddy of mine, like grew up in the area for a lot of her life and still comes back here multiple times a year sometimes just to visit, which is, that's the closest thing I've got. We've also got, you know, Don Knotts and just people popping off the top of my head. Steve Harvey is all from the area, but she's probably the more prominent one. Looking at you, Smallville. Fair enough. I'm 4 years older than Kate Winslet. That's funny. Did I see Vernestra's lightsaber whip today? I did! It was such a tiny little clip. I need to see more, but people were so upset about it. Again, it just goes to the forced drama around this show, because that has been a thing in Legends for a long ass time, and people will be like, oh, they got rid of Legends for this shit. Dude, Legends had way crazier ass stuff, man. Dumber shit than anything that has come out from Disney. And again, I don't defend everything Disney does. And people call me a shill because I enjoy some of the shows. I am not shy on saying I don't like any of the movies outside of Rogue One that they've made. I mean, Force Awakens is fine. It's okay. But I don't like the films. I don't love everything they make. So people can eat that, shut the fuck up. But yeah, I don't know. People are making just wild ass claims about this just out of nowhere. It's dumb. Does it look a little goofy? A little bit, but it's also not new. Anyway, rant over. Idea for a new Zelda game. Cyberpunk? Zelda? Think about it. No. I don't like Cyberpunk stuff, personally. It just gives me the icky. I don't like it. Makes my skin crawl. Cyberpunk mostly with the body augmentation stuff. I don't like body modifications. It just... Watching the trailers for Cyberpunk 2077, or whatever the fuck that game's called, like the people's arms just like exploding into guns and shit, and just like things popping out of people, and I'm just like, hey, stop it, put it back. So down with the youth. Evil bird song, no. Like the fact that Tom Welling, who was 24, had consistently make out with a teenage. What? Interesting. I still need to watch all of Smallville. I've still not seen it to completion. I've seen the finale. I've seen most of the final season. I've seen all of season 1. But I'm not seeing a full season in between. It's just like shotgunned. Can't believe they did the Mufasa prequel as a prequel to the dog shit live action remake. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It does not have me intrigued at all. Disney live action remakes. Yawn. Thoughts on the new Garfield movie coming out tomorrow? I give zero shits about it. I saw the trailer and I was like, this isn't for me, man. I watched a lot of the Garfield cartoon growing up. This movie does not look like for me. The whole premise about him and his dad doesn't do a shit for me. I'm good. Nick, shows from 2010 or 2014 that you watched or seen? Probably none. Probably none. I cannot think of a single one from those eras that I've seen. Hope one day you react to my interview with a vampire. The TV show is so intriguing. It's such a wild story. I mean, is it not? Is it any different from the movie, or is it just expanded to the movie, or is it completely different telling than the movie? I've seen the movie. I'm just curious. I've heard good things about the show. Maybe I could obsess over Queen Bee's lava lamp body and Barbie's cheeks all day long. No cap, real shit. God damn, man. Do you think there will be a season amount cap on TV shows so there's less filler and don't get lost in quality? I think that's what we've seen in the last couple years, is like 8 to 13 seems to be the sweet spot for that. And then you have these anomalies that I'm only discovering just now, like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., where there's not been a goddamn filler episode. In these 20-some episode seasons, it's all story. And it's insane. How did they do this? I have to put my dog... Oh, sad post. I have to put my down dog on Monday. Your videos make my day better, and I hope you keep doing what you're doing. Oh, thank you so much, Emma. I'm really sorry you have to go through that. You know, it's been, what, 5 months now, 6 months now since we had to put down one of our own pets. It was rough. If you catch, like, one of the I forget which episode of Ted Lasso was. I think it was episode... I'm pretty sure it was either season 2, episode 6 or 7. I was just losing my shit in that, just trying to like preface that episode. I understand. It's hard, it's awful, and if we can bring you any breakaway from that pain, I'm glad that we can do that. But we're here for you. So take care of yourself. Thoughts. I almost did the thing. I almost said thoughts and prayers. Doctor Who burned that out of my soul. I can't do that ever again, man. But our hearts do go out to you. I'll just change it up a little bit. How do I feel about the Minecraft movie? I have no idea what that movie is going to look like or be. Jason Momoa and Jack Black. That's all I got. I don't know. What is it going to look like? How is it live action? How is it live action and not just a Bear Grylls episode? Like, are they going to be fleshy, meaty cubes? What is it? What is live action Minecraft if not just a guy in the woods with an axe? I don't know how that works. It's funny how House of the Train Your Dragon. House of the Dragon Season 2 trailer came out after the Rings of Power trailer. I don't know if that was coordinated or not, but kind of interesting. Idea for a horror month if you haven't watched them already: Lighthouse and The Witch. I haven't finished The Witch. I started it one night, but it was just a night where the mood just fell apart. So I have not seen. I've seen the first 15 minutes of The Witch. I have not finished it. Still want to watch that. The Lighthouse I have seen all the way through, and it is a fucking weird movie. Good weird. Unhappy Campers was actually the episode that turned me off of Helva and a lot of Vivsy Pop stuff because of two things. I feel like the A and B plots were switched. I like Blitz's search for his sister should have been the story we follow, you know. The two Moxie ones was infuriating, and that the episode was just screaming in my head, do your job. You know, I 1000% disagree. I am a avid defender of that episode. It's great. I love what it does for Millie and Moxie's relationship and their characters. If you want even more nuance on the episode, I recommend Georgia Dow's breakdown of Millie's personality, like her analysis of her psychology. Great little breakdown, and further accentuates why I like that episode a lot. I do not understand the hate of that episode at all. It's far from my favorite, but it's definitely far from my least favorite episode in the series. It makes sense why Moxie acts the way he does. It makes sense why Millie acts the way she does. The way they interplay with each other, the fallout and the issues that they have, makes sense. It's maybe not what people were expecting after Western Energy, but it's a fucking good episode. And I thought it balanced out nicely. But then again, that's my opinion. Blah, blah. Logan, Lucifer is a good show. We also already have a Lucifer TV show with probably my favorite version of him. I still have never seen a single episode of that. But yeah. Immediately after that episode, though, Logan, is like the two best episodes of the entire show. So if you stopped right there, you missed out. Like, the next two episodes are the best in the entire series. Better, those two episodes are better than anything in Hazbin Hotel. All combined, man. Good God. At least from my point of view. In-game Thanos is Thanos comics, not IW Thanos. I don't know what you mean, Scott, but thank you for the super chat. You got another one in here. Top 10 favorite MCU female good guys. You want to ask me to do a top 10 right now when I'm this far behind? I'll give you a top 2. Wanda. Well, is she a good guy now? I don't know. Kamala Khan, number 1. Kamala Khan, number 1. Valkyrie. I'm trying to think. Fuck. Why am I blanking? Like, I'm just trying to think of, like, Widow. Black Widow's pretty... Hold on. Kamala. Why am I blanking on her name? See, this is why we get behind. And I'm not going to catch up with anything if I do this, because I do have a time stop and we're already over right now. But I'm still kind of behind. Very behind. I don't know. I'll give you a top 3. Kamala. God damn it, why am I still blanking on her fucking name? Hawkeye. But not Hawkeye, you know? Fuck, why can't I remember her name? Please, Kate Bishop, thank you. Kate Bishop. Then I would probably go Florence Pugh. Just Florence Pugh, fuck it. And then Black Widow, the other one. Anyway, we're done. Thank you for the super chat, though. I have too much whiskey in the brain and not enough time to go through a top 10, man. Especially when I'm 40 minutes behind on the chat. Now I don't know where I left off. That's when this gets bad. Oh, fucking oof. Wicked's for good makes me cry every time as long as you're mine. No good deeds are also made. Oh, New Good Deeds is also a really good one. There's a lot of really great songs in there. Look, Lucifer's good. Favorite Disney Channel show? Kim Possible. Darkwing Duck. Followed by Kim Possible. Portsmouth Idea. Abigail Renfield, Late Night with the Devil. Devil. She the devil, Ricky Bobby. Ricky Bobby. Did I just fucking... Oh my god, man. The sauce. Bobby Boucher. What the fuck? Ricky Bobby. What in the world happened to my brain right there? Abigail is on my list. I actually have it queued up right now. I may do that before October, but I don't know yet. What's up, Daniel? I'm doing all right. A little sauce-brained at the moment. Hot tub stream. God, that's how long this has been. Everything besides talking normal, that's how you do a sub-stream. Fair enough. Maybe that would be interesting. Voices the entire time. Why Vivian didn't get him is beyond me. I don't know what this was about. We getting shirtless Omni meta with fake titties? Maybe. Green screen titties, so that you just have what I'm watching on my chest. Kiddie pool is not a hot tub, but that's the hot tub Twitch meta. The hot tubs are 90% kiddie pools, just in some kind words here. Someone's room. Loved X-Men 97 season finale. It was so good with so many cameos and so much fun to watch. However, I must say to you and to Paul from Heavy Spoilers and Eric Voss from the New Rock Stars. No. Peter did not find Mary Jane. The finale X-Men 97 takes place either before Mary Jane was lost in limbo or the Battle of George Washington Bridge. It's also the Hydro Mary Jane. We don't know that. We don't know that. There was multiple time skips throughout this series. We don't know that. In my head, right now, that's a real Mary Jane. Get out of here with that. You're not the only person to say that, but until otherwise, not buying it. I'm afraid of zombies, so the lack of them was actually a plus for me in the adaptation of The Last of Us. Huge, big old, steeping negative for me, though. But the show's still a 9 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. It would have got that 0.5 if there was more infected. If there were Blitz and Stolas who first got vampire bitten by him, then used his yacht as a trampoline, I would take off, whip a pants, and it smells like booty sweat. What am I reading? What the fuck? I'm the only one. Why am I the only one who can see that? You're not. But also don't think you're right. But anyway. Hot take, George Lazenby is my favorite Bond. The dude conned his way into the movie. Never acted before and was an Australian con artist making his way through Europe. That is actually hilarious. I didn't know that. I don't know what this was about. What's up, Nisha? How are you doing? Probably, I don't know if you're still here at this point. And so, like the world with the show and hell of a Boston Has-Been Hotel. Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know, man. That's a toughy one, especially if you're giving me full access to anything. Maybe Star Wars. It might be Star Wars, man. It's tough. Star Wars or... Star Wars or Harry Potter, maybe? I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. Do the roar. I do. Love Snow White. Least favorite MCU and DCEU movies. Least favorite MCU movie? Maybe the Marvels. It might be the I don't know. Nah. I don't know. The Marvels or Dark World? DCEU, Wonder Woman 84.
Bombastic side-eye. Snow White is cool. We've got 60 to choose from. Any princess film before the Renaissance era is just mid. I don't agree with that one. Sleeping Beauty and Snow White are tied for the worst Disney movie. I like Sleeping Beauty. I think that's actually good. Mostly due to the amazing art direction in that one. Also, fucking Maleficent. The greatest Disney villain of all time. Fight me. Lion King is probably the top overrated Disney movie in my opinion. Fight me, please. Maybe the most popular. I don't know if I'd say overrated, but it's fucking good. Home on the Range is terrible. Never seen it. Lady and Tramp and Aristocats are great animated films. I haven't seen either of them. But we talked about that. Rescuers at the Drive-In? Rescuers at the Drive-In. I don't know that one. I know Down Under and The Rescuers. I feel like Fox and the Hound is underrated. That shit had me weeping every time. That is so sad. I generally try not to rewatch it. The Fox and the Hound is just, whew, so sad. You should watch Nathan Fillion's show Castle. Never seen it. Maybe one day. That is true. This fact right here, it is true. Honestly, I've been waiting my whole life, and they'll never do it. I need a live-action remake of The Black Cauldron. I've never seen The Black Cauldron. Just haven't. Dude kisses the princess when she's asleep. That's sus. That's most of them, though, technically. Never forgive Gotham for how dirty they did Freeze. Probably is the reason I fell off, to be honest. But yeah, they did not do Freeze all that well. Sleeping Beauty is art. Jamie, Black Cauldron in live action would be good with that. They're still working on that live action Sword in the Stone, I think. I think that could be really cool. I liked that movie, though, growing up. Favorite villain on Gotham? Mine was Oswald. Oswald as well. Also Riddler. I thought those were two great live action interpretations of both of those characters. Also cool they made Spider-Man properly in the same universe with the X-Men. I know that the VHS copy of Spider-Man the Animated Series Mutant Agenda, I got Black and Black. I mean, it was always in there, I thought. I'm pretty sure it was always in there. The Ogre was my favorite Gotham villain. I don't remember the Ogre, to be honest. Like all the Stitch merch with him themed to other Disney movies. Knuckles is a very unhinged show, to be honest. Bring Disney into the chat and I'm in. I've seen every animated movie. There's definitely a handful, like a very small amount that I feel like I haven't seen, but I have not seen all of them. Never watched The X-Files. Can you give me a good pitch to why I should start watching it after the stream? If you watch it, you will notice that it kind of kicked off a lot of themes that you will see echoed throughout any show you watch that came out today. It kind of got the whole ball rolling with the general Monster of the Week formatting, so that could or may not be to your taste. I know most people with the X-Files, most people lean towards the Monster of the Week episodes. It's very standalone-ish in those ways, outside of like the main plot episodes that are sprinkled throughout each season, which are my favorite. But you know, I like the story myself. But like, there's so much riddled throughout it. As far as the guest stars as well, a lot of people you will recognize all over the place who got their starting in the X-Files. The X-Files is also Vince Gilligan's first show where he actually got his built up his skills to write. That would eventually lead him to creating Breaking Bad, and we wouldn't have Bryan Cranston in the role of Walter White if it wasn't for his episode of X-Files. They attribute it 100% to that, because Vince Gilligan used that episode of his performance in the X-Files to convince the executives that he could do a serious role, and they bought it, and they did it. Jesse, also in X-Files. Dean Norris, also in X-Files. So many people also in X-Files. Jack Black in X-Files. Fucking Ryan Reynolds is in X-Files. Fucking everybody and their mom is in X-Files as babies. And some as stars at the time. But it's foundational in TV history for anything that is made today. Especially in the genre fields.
And it's just great. Fucking love it. I can't wait for the new book coming out in July. I'm beginning to think they hired Susan Twist of Doctor Who simply because her name, so RTD can tease that there will be a twist about a Susan this season. I'm hoping on that. I loved Ocean 11's franchise. Likewise, I've reacted to all of those movies on the channel, by the way, including the 1960 original. I like your reaction to the X-Men season finale. I gotta say, you were a little harsh on Mr. Sinister. He was begging Phoenix to spare him. I couldn't help but feel sorry for him. Fuck no! Kill that motherfucker. He got off easy. No! Bad for him. No. Do you feel... I'm gonna... Oh, nope. I was gonna go a whole other road with that YouTube might not like. Is there other horribly evil, twisted, scientific, like, xenophobic, insane, batshit asshole people within the history of human nature that you would also feel sorry for? No, fuck Sinister. He got off easy. What's up, Pink Sun? How are you? How are you doing? Saying I wasn't harsh on Sinister. Get out of here. George Clooney feels like a Bruce Wayne who's gotten over his parents' death and isn't completely traumatized anymore. He's focused on raising his son and the people of Gotham and having fun while doing it. That's actually a really good statement. I actually like that point of view. That may shift things a little bit for me, Geek. I've not thought about it that way. That's really strong. I like that. Second favorite villain of Gotham was Professor Pig, who's just so insane. He was also very, very fucking accurate when you think about it. But it was decent of her to spare his life, even though she left him 107 years old and he looked like he was falling apart. You know, she should have just exploded him and incinerated his ass into nothingness, but they're better people than me. Better people than what he deserved. Geez, I forgot about that one. She got picked up by pteranodactyls and fed to a megalodon. That was it. I knew it was megalosome. Forgot. I don't know how I feel about peeps lusting after animal-based cartoon characters. It's weird. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. They did it. They did it. They know what they were doing. Anyway. I don't know how I feel about it, but you give it human hips, and I will get a little confused. I bet she recently broke up with one of the writers, and she wanted to kill off her character. Ultimate Spider-Man series was awesome. If that's the case, that's a little weird. Sorry, I just continued to think about this after I read it. That'd be interesting if that was the case. It definitely felt real mean. Bugs and Sylvester are the best. I have a Bugs plushie from when I was little that was mangled by Snuggles. Death by... Wait, I was gonna say That is not what you said or meant. Brain just... Both words begin with snoo, so Brain did the dumb. Love the OG animated Mean Girls. There's an animated Mean Girls? Did not know that. That's why I haven't been able to attend streams recently, but still here. Well, I appreciate that, Crashing. Welcome. Season 16 through 17 were a new cast, but the OG returned for restoration. Okay. All right, yeah, I'm probably gonna, before everything just disappears from the internet, I'm probably gonna have to watch all this stuff and catch it back up. Did you know they were going to get a Johnny English 4? I did not. Did not indeed. So Cable went back 200 times to go back and try to save his mom. That is 200 branched realities that were created, 200 versions of the X-Men, Chris Redemptor, Spider-Man, and MJ. Not necessarily. It depends on the effect of the time travel, necessarily. So I don't know. We are worth more. All Brits watching now. What is going on? Omni speaking British gives me life. Yeah, if you want to call that British. Chief Brody, Quinn, and Hooper. The way you say sorry almost sounded like Serpentius when he was singing that word. Sorry. God, that song was the first one to get me to get misty right there in episode 2 with I'm So Sorry. Oh, it starts with sorry.
sorry. It'll take time to discover. It'll take time to cover my vast multitude of sins. But sorry is where it begins. It starts with sorry. Whiskey has kicked in a long time ago. So tipsy. Dinner will be soon, even more soon now.
First time watching it for the first time from the beginning, basically. It's really good. Like, it meanders a little bit. Bad Batch is really good. Singing Janine. I've been rewatching How to Train Your Dragon, one a week. The third one tomorrow, and now I own it on physical. Fantastic movies. Toothless is also like a kitty, so cute. I love Toothless so much. Those movies were so good. Love how the governor to meet Negan. That'd be a great encounter. Those two characters, two alpha dogs, and it would have been great to see them fight dominance. Dude, I think Negan would wreck the shit out of the governor. Negan at least has sense. The governor is a psychopath. Also rewatched Obi-Wan because I got it on physical. Definitely the most conflicted on a Star Wars project. Reva didn't need to be as big of a character. Agreed. And Vader was great. Also, too bloated for time. Agreed. EA games used to be the best, and I'm not sure. Now, I have not played a game from them in a long while. I think the last one I played were the two Jedi Survivor games, like Fallen Order and Survivor. I'm not sure about anything else, to be honest. Started watching the original X-Men series for the first time. Hope you enjoy. It is very dated, but I hope you enjoy. It's still a lot of fun, a lot of fun, a lot of fun. I want a John Carter 2. Anyone else? I never saw the first one. I have not seen the first one. The Plague song is perfect. Russell Crowe play Kraven? Can't wait to see Russell Crowe play Kraven. Kraven's bad? DreamWorks movies, Rise of the Guardians. Never saw that. And How to Train Your Dragon are my favorites. They would definitely be runner-ups for me. How to Train Your Dragon. What's my favorite Johnny English movie? I literally told you I have not seen any of them, so none of them. I was watching some vids on YouTube about how Magneto, Rogue Beast, and Nightcrawler got sent back 3000 BC and met a young Insabanur. They can help him connected with his mind, and they can turn him good? I don't think that's what's going to happen, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm almost done playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and the next I'm doing Origins. That's the one set in ancient Egypt. I've heard really good things about Origins. I heard really good things about Vikings. But I just don't care anymore, man. I'd love to have a very meta joke about Randy in that 90s show. They need to do him dirty so much. Oh, if they brought back Randy for like a gag like that, that would be great. I did see that we're getting Seth Green back as Mitch, so that's fun. Dude, the biggest surprise though is Jay and Silent Bob. What? I can't wait to see how they explain that. They turned Magneto from the dark side. They tried to recruit Bastion, but then he decided to off himself. Oddly, now they can turn a young Apocalypse to the good side, potentially. We shall see. I always Google people's ages if I start crushing. Not a bad practice anymore, man, especially these days, dude. Here late because shooting hoops with the fam. That sounds fun, man. I want to hoop. I want to shoot some. I want to shoot some hoops. I want to hoop some shoots. Anyway, hope you're good, bro, and having a good day. Thank you, good vibes. Welcome as always, and I hope you shot and nailed some fucking threes, caught some dunk on your fan, man. Anyway, my area has Adam Driver, and his opinion of home is very accurate. I don't know where he's from. I don't know where he's from. I'm curious about that. I actually made my Lego figure from Tree from Happy Death Day. Oh, that's cool. Poe Dameron trilogy. I love Poe. I would love to see some more Poe-centric media, man. I'm in the minority, apparently, but I am looking forward to The Acolyte. I am also looking forward to The Acolyte. But at least good and a new type of vibe getting in the different era. Hell yeah, man. Pamela Anderson lives half hour away from me. Nice.
I've only watched season 4 in full of Smallville because of Jensen Ackles. I don't even remember him being in that, actually. Hot take, can we stop casting Chris Pratt in everything? He doesn't have that much range. Kind of agree. Anytime I hear someone say, of course, I think of Lestat spiraling because of Luis. I don't remember that. Anytime I hear of course, I think of fucking Bison from the live-action Street Fighter movie. Of course! It's such a meme. Yeah, Chloe and Lana actresses were both 14 when Smallville started. That's why Clark and Lana didn't hook up until season 4 when Lana's actress was 18. I did not know that. Oof. Yoo-hoo! Ow! I didn't know that. Thankfully, I was what? When did Smallville come out? God damn it. Shit. Smallville. God damn it. God damn it. Wrong thing. Google, help! Thank you. 2001. I was... math while tipsy. I got a calculator. I was 13, so that's perfectly fine for me at the time. Because Chloe, the character, dude, I crushed on Chloe so hard when that came out. I can fuck anyone I want. Of course, pause. Of course. They're just screaming about hearing their hearts dancing. What the fuck am I hearing here or reading? People talking about Tom Welling circumstance making me think of Drake. Womp womp. Challengers with Zendaya is on digital. It was an amazing film. Would you check it out? I don't know if I'm actually that interested, to be honest. But we'll see. You never know. Sorry about the mood. It is perfectly fine. Watched all of X-Men 97 over the course of the week and it had some peak shit, but also some just fine stuff, which was jarring to me. I don't know about this just fine stuff. I don't know what you watched. Like some of the bits is just, this is just fine, then it's good shit, and then yo, this is fire. I thought all of it was fucking fire, man, but that's just me. That's just me. My interview with the vampire of the show changed some of the details from the book and the movie, but it's still an amazing storyline. Okay, so it's a little different. So how much does it cover in comparison to the movie? I have to go. Good night, everyone. Take it easy, Sketch. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend. One of the reasons why I love Omni is because he doesn't get gaslit into thinking Mando Season 3 was really bad. No, because I will tell you, Mando Season 3 is probably the best season of the entire show. And you're a fool if you think otherwise. Or you were just watching a different show. Or just not paying attention. Could be all of the different things. Because it's the culmination of literally everything from the first 2 seasons, unless you just turned your brain off and you weren't paying attention to either one of them. But again, things can matter, but people came down on that show so damn hard. Season 1's pretty damn solid. Season 2 has like some pretty solid episodes, but I like season 2. I might be hyperbolic with it, but still. Widow. Also, Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson, leg lock my face anytime. All right, Omni, hope you're well, brother. You definitely need to watch more Arnold movies if you haven't seen yet. Sending love from Belfast, Ireland. Love you, Dolly. Thank you for stopping in. I've seen a lot of Arnold movies. There's just some key ones, apparently, I have not. Speed Run. Kate Bishop, Kate. Yelena Kate. Didn't get the notification for One Piece. You're pissed on me. Am I? Did I get pissed? Am I pissed? I don't remember. Abigail is fun to watch with a good ensemble. Did you hear that Edward Scissorhands is getting rebooted? Why? Why? It's already good. Reboot bad shit. Hammer again, Omni? Dude, I've been sauced for a minute. He can be Nardole, where his nipples are made of. Oh my god. Speaking of nipples, in the opposite effect, if we get around to my reaction to the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, dude, there's some interesting stuff in there, man. Oh, you're pissed. Pissed is Thank you, Rebecca, for clearing me up on British slang. Pissed equals drunk for British people. Fair enough. Please tell me that's not true. Love Edward Scissorhands. Yup, it's happening. Stop watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. after season 4 ended. Not because it was bad, it was great. I just fell off a lot of TV back then and pick it up when you get there. I can't wait to get past this season so I can officially say it's the first time watching, because I'm pretty sure I'm past the episode I stopped on, but I'm not 100% sure. 11 X-Men 97, Mort's affections for Logan was no big deal, and all the relationships were treated with maturity and respect, and it was all done with so much class. Agreed, chef's kiss, great. Least favorite MCU movie is Far From Home, and that pains me to say about Spider-Man. I don't agree. I personally don't understand why Far From Home gets so much shit. But that's me. Mary Jane Disappeared, last episode of season 3, which I watched today, aired in 96. I don't know the timeline. We don't know for a fact that because the last episode of Spider-Man aired in 98, that in the universe, it is 1998. I don't think there's ever been that many time gaps in that show to actually put it ahead of X-Men 97. I could be wrong, but there's been nothing to support that I've seen. I'm also seeing Nutska in theaters for the first time tomorrow. I don't know what that is. Castle in the Sky on Monday. Same deal. I have not seen that one either. As I say it in a drive-in, what the fuck? As in they saw it at a drive-in the dark. Drive-in dork. I don't know what's going on anymore. Todd is adorable. Not a movie called The Rescuers at the drive-in. Oh, okay, now I get it. Okay. Wow. Whoops. They saw The Rescuers at a drive-in. That was not the title of the movie. Me, big dumb sometimes. Went to the drive-in to see The Rescuers when it was. I've never been to a drive-in theater, man. Never. Not one time. Supposedly, there used to be one around here, but I never knew where it was, and I've never been to it. I do not believe it still exists, though. I love Todd. He's so cute. I don't know what we're talking about this Todd person. Unless we're talking about Todd from the, Fox and the Hound, which I think might be, based on the time frame that we were talking about things, was probably when we were talking about the Fox and the Hound. But yes, if we're talking about Fox and the Hound, Todd is fucking adorable. Worst Disney animated sequel? That's too hard. That's too hard. Black Cauldron is a good movie, although it needs a sequel. Mulan 2 sucked. Dude, most of them sucked. I, though, really like Lion King 2. I'll say that. Soundtrack for Mulan 2 had some bops. I don't know if I've actually seen the sequel to Mulan, to be honest. Currently watching Heroes for the first time. It's been fantastic to see season 1 again. I've seen one episode of Heroes, and I think it was in either season 2 or season 3. It was a hero-centric episode. That's the only one I remember. Best sequel is Simba's Pride. Yes. Ryan Reynolds should go do a revival of Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place on Disney+. Ryan Reynolds and Jack Black are in X-Files. That they are. I have an entire thread on my Twitter of, big name, notable people you would recognize today who had kind of a start or had a prominent part in X-Files over the years. And there's a pretty strong list. Dude, Brad Dourif gives one of the best performances of his career in season 1 of the X-Files and Beyond the Sea. I already loved Chucky, but that made me love that man even more. And God. But yes, a baby Ryan Reynolds is in there. Jack Black, Giovanni Ribisi, Burt Reynolds. Fucking, the list just goes on. On and on and on and on. You're gonna be like, I know that guy, I know that guy, I know that guy. Even side characters. If you're watching me and other stuff, you will see me be like, I know that person from X-Files all the damn time. It's because fucking everybody's in that show. Flanking 3 pitch, King Lear, first Hamlet to his Romeo and Juliet, who would find older and having his children fighting over the pride, which would be very interesting to see. That would be actually not that bad of a premise. Disney isn't creative enough to use that, though. People say Peter's bloodline stuff in The Amazing Spider-Man 2 doesn't vibe with Peter being a normal kid who did the right thing. It may be Peter into a chosen one, but I'm fine with it because multiverse variants. I'm one of those people that did not like a lot of the stuff from the Amazing Spider-Man universe. Whoa! No sausage. That was because you said the new one was live action. This one I don't remember what we're talking about. You should also react to the Animaniacs. It was a hilarious show. Pinky and the Brain, also my favorite characters. Are you talking about the remake, the revival? Because I've seen every episode of the original. And most of the first season of the new show. With the whole Spidey cameo in 97, Marvel should know people want that show back. Why bother with this new Spidey show that's adjacent to the MCU? Yeah, give me more of the original Spider-Man cartoon, please. Continuation, give it to me, need it now. Went to Walmart, found Daryl Dixon on DVD for a spinoff, and I'm waiting for the Negan and Maggie spinoff to come to DVD. Have I seen the animated Crisis on Infinite Earths movies? Not at all, because I am like 7 movies behind in that universe. Would I do a fan meetup? Oh, maybe one day. Like, I know I go to conventions a lot these days, but, you know, I've bumped into a lot of people who watch the channel at those. But like a designated thing, I don't know. I don't really know how to go about that. But if I go to a place, I try to let you all know, and that way, if we're there, the chances of us crossing paths are increased. Find it ironic that they keep crapping on how Arrowverse adaptations were not accurate to the comics, and this new adaptation feels boring as its main characters have no setup thus far, even after 2 movies. Don't. Oh, right. Oh yeah, I'm right there with you on this, dude. Fuck this new universe. The Long Halloween was good, but the way they built the universe is so haphazard. It makes no sense. Anyone else wondering where Wolverine ended up? Gene Scott are in the future timeline, the others the past, but Egypt, where's Logan? Dude, I'm willing to bet that Logan, Morph, Gambit, and maybe Storm are probably going to wind up being Apocalypse's horsemen in the next season. I mean, we know for a fact Gambit is. That's the entire point of that ending credits. He will be back. He will be resurrected as Death. Wolverine would make sense to be War. Outside of that, who knows? I can't wait for the Acolyte. However, this is just a nitpick. Why do the lightsaber films look so bulky? You mean hilts? Was there an autocorrect problem here? Just curious. But yeah, I don't know. I hadn't noticed. I hadn't noticed when I was watching the trailer. Did not notice anything out of the ordinary with the lightsabers. I'll have to go back and look at it now. Adam's from Mishikawa, Indiana. I think I said that right. Mishawaka. Mishikawa. I put the K in the wrong place. Anyway. Indiana, I live not too far from there where he grew up. He hated it here. I do too. I've only been to... Where have I been? I don't remember. I went there like once or twice for a show choir competition. I can't remember where it was. Hanover? I think it was Hanover. Is that right? Is that in Indiana? I'm pretty sure it's Hanover. I don't remember. I remember Alex Brightman calling out Adam Driver at some sort of awards for killing Han Solo, in his words, "Not cool, bro." Oh, I need to see and find that clip. That's hilarious. Dude, also, Alex meeting him, that was a highlight of the year, man. Especially knowing that he watches the channel and that he knew who I was, dude. My heart, still, good God, I can't. They should get a Street Fighter reboot. Agreed. I was 30 in 2001. Request a Smallville reaction series. I don't care if you've seen some, I'll still watch. It's been so long too, I probably don't remember most of the ones I've seen. I remember bits and pieces, like the X-Files homage, when Pete gets the red kryptonite and starts going crazy, and he goes, "Give me your damn keys!" That was an X-Files callback. A lot of people went from the X-Files into those early Smallville seasons. A lot of the writers, hell, Mark Snow's soundtrack was used. Some of the same scores from the X-Files, the ones he made for that show, were reused in Smallville throughout many episodes. But a lot of the cast, crew, and a lot of that kind of stuff all bled over from there as well. Some straight storylines also. But yeah, a lot of the things I remember that was that with Pete, and then the thing from Jitters, and this might ruin your perception of it, but because I know some people did not think this at all, but once I brought it to their attention, they can't unhear it. The scene in Jitters where Lionel is walking down from the helicopter to greet Lex, and Lex is trying to tell him what's going on, and he says, "I was blanked on the way down." I heard very vividly, and still only hear a singular word that is not in the subtitles, that starts with an R, ends with an E, and is a very naughty bad act. Naughty is an understatement. An evil, wretched act. I can't hear it any other way. And I've had some people back me up now that I've pointed it out, and maybe I can ruin it for you too. Check that out, rewatch that scene, and tell me if I'm wrong. Lana was 19 when Smallville started. Okay, that's not bad. Someone said it was 14 earlier. Would you love to see a comic book crossover with Equalizer and John Wick? That would be okay. I mean, would I still like to see a comic book crossover? No. Would I like to see a movie crossover? Sure. It was Jitters. It's Jitters. It's the episode Jitters, I think. Have you seen Pride of the X-Men? It's X-Men animated pilot from 1899. Super good. Magazine was cheesy and all the cheesy villain dialogue in the world. Fine. The word is power. Blah blah. No, I have not seen anything of that. It is coming. Earth and the mutants shall rule. Bah ha ha ha. No, I do not know anything about that one at all. So is Allison Mack. Andor season 3 is awesome. I'm with you, Omni. Why are you not that interested? It was received positively. I'll be honest, I don't remember what this was related to or not. Remind me if I can't just scroll back and find it real quick. Oh, yeah, Challengers. I don't know. I saw the trailer and I'm just like, I mean, if it wins a poll, I'll watch it, and I might like it if I watch it. It's just like the premise doesn't intrigue me. I don't go to the theater for those kinds of movies, man. I just don't. I go for spectacle. I like flash, not drama 90% of the time. That's the main reason. But yeah. Where we at? Super cheesy. Hot take, season 3 was hurt because everybody's expectations were Luke Skywalker level hype and they didn't get it and it was all die on this hill. I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're completely wrong. I think the case pissed equals drunk and not angry. Fair enough. Fair enough. Creepy fact, the Solo movie and the Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show take place at the same time in the universe, so Han was 14 and Leia was 10. Can't get rid of that weird feeling when I found that out. Well, kind of makes sense when you see the relationship later anyway, but at least at that point, they're both adults. Let's see. Angry Fist, why are you not interested? Talk about that. You're all still here? We are still here. For now, I'm trying to catch up. I got dinner, like, real soon. Do you think they should recast all X-Men characters in the MCU or use your original early 2000s cast or use McAvoy era cast? Recast. Recast them all. Fuck them all. Delete them all. Start over. Both Studio Ghibli films. Gotcha, and haven't seen them. Studio Ghibli stuff, I've seen Spirited Away, and I've seen Totoro and Kiki. Think that's it. Far From Home is one of the worst Spider-Man films for me because of the forced comedy meme. I mean, fair enough.
Omni is losing it. Oh, I've lost it a long time ago. Drive-ins are a thing of the past. I'm just ancient. Sauced Omni is losing his sense of reality. Barry has already slid off camera and replaced the whiskey with water. Unless she colored it, she did not. Kind of insane seeing dying ages of both Chance Perdomo and Louis Gossett Jr. between 27 and 87, both passed away in late March. The Chance thing still just breaks my heart, man. It really, really does. Correction, Han was 22. Still weird. Anyway, sorry for spoiling Knuckles earlier today. Honestly, I don't remember what you said, and I didn't understand what you said, so I don't think you really spoiled it, to be fair. I know you agree when you said in your review that Phoenix should have taken care of Bastion. So the day after you uploaded your True Lies reaction, I watched it. Jamie Lee Curtis was the highlight for me, and I'm glad you loved it. The movie was just great. Everybody was great. Tom Arnold, as much as I harped on him, he was still great. Everybody's great. That movie was a damn fucking good surprise. Goofy Movie 2 sucks too. What? I like both Goofy movies, but I would never say the second movie sucks. Nope, Hunchback of Notre Dame 2 was terrible. I don't think I ever saw it. I don't think I ever saw that. I think some of the Aladdin sequels were actually pretty good. True Lies is definitely a sleeper hit. Isn't Brad Dourif about to retire soon? He is already retired. He is only doing Chucky-related projects for the foreseeable future, and only because of his daughter. So I'm glad that because of Fiona, we are getting more of her father in this role, because I can't imagine Chucky without him. You know, Mark Hamill tried, man, but that movie, it just didn't have the magic. It literally didn't have the magic. It was a sci-fi movie more than anything. I've seen the Netflix show Sweet Tooth. The actor who played Sam's dad in Ted Lasso is in it, and the final season comes out next month. I've seen the first episode of Sweet Tooth, and I thought it was cute, but it didn't hook me. I've never seen anything past that first episode. I watched it on the pre-release before it came out, and I just didn't tune into the show. Heard great things about it, and also the kid is young Sanji in the One Piece live action series, and he was great in that. Deception, disgrace, evil as plain as the scar on his face. Remember when Storm was in the destroyed mansion and she said another world Bastion would be in the portrait? That could have been a hint that the X-Men will visit a world where Bastion is an X-Man. Hey, it's possible. Not gonna lie, I had a way better time with Blue Beetle than the Flash. Sorry, Flash fans. Oh no, I enjoyed Blue Beetle way more than I enjoyed the Flash. I'm glad that after Crisis on Infinite Part 3 ends, the DC AMU and all the animated movies and shows will be in the DCU. Aside from the occasional Elseworlds, the animated movies have just gotten stale. Yeah, it's sad to say too, because I liked the New 52 run they had with the DC AMU. Loved it all the way up to Apocalypse War. I loved all of those. Great. They also slow burned that shit. While they didn't like origin story everybody, the world was kind of a world already when we were introduced to it, and they tried to do the same thing with the Tomorrowverse, but they just ham-fisted, rushed the shit out of it. It didn't work. Put films instead of hilts. Damn you, autocorrect. But yes, in the Acolyte posters and the trailers, the hilts look fit. I don't know, I have to take a look. I hadn't noticed. I've seen the DuckTales show on Disney XD. If we're talking about the DuckTales 2017 reboot, I've seen all of it except for the final episode because that show is so good, I don't want it to end, and I won't watch the final episode. I have yet to watch it. I watched and finished every episode like 3 years ago, and I still have not watched the finale. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It is one of the best reboots in existence. It is so much better than the original show. Like, the last good animated DC movie was Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, no, I think the Long Halloween two-parter was pretty good. But it's just surrounded by a bunch of mediocrity.
Wasn't that brutal when Magneto ripped the adamantine out of Wolverine and it looked painful in the Max and in the comics after Magneto did it, mutated in the feral form, and it must have been his second mutation. I do, except I remembered it very differently. Remember that clip? That was from the Tony Awards ceremony when Brightman was Beetlejuice, when he called out Adam Driver. I need to go find that. First era of Wolverine's history is feral Wolverine. Oh shit, Eric, I didn't see your super chat here. Also, nice Predator icon. Me, join stream. Omni immediately mentions X-Files. Time to take a shot. Dude, I've already had way too many up until this point. Also, I was gone for an hour. I'm confused about why Omni was pissed about earlier. They meant pissed as in drunk. There was actually no heated exchanges. Which is so small though. Clarifying that. Yeah, my bad. I did not do a lot of searching. AI Google thing said 14 was small to start it. Okay, so I'm glad to learn that was not true. It was 2019 Tony Awards when Brightman called out Adam Driver while sing-along from Beetlejuice. I need to find that clip. Tom Holland must be in shambles now because of challengers. Dude, they got a strong relationship going on, and what do? It's working. What's up, CC? How are you? Coming in at the tail end here as I'm trying to wrap up. Me and my friends were talking about X-Men 97, saw Magneto turn off the power to the entire planet. I'm like, oh my god, Magneto leveled up, he's more powerful. And they say there is no leveling up. I mean, there is no leveling up, but he's just no longer holding back. It's finally catching up a bit. I'm almost there. I think the X-Men and the villains level up. It's just not in video game terms. Solo takes place 5 years after episode 3. Obi-Wan takes place 10 years after episode 3. Fair enough. Bye, Omni, and chat. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. You as well, Ginger. I don't get why Spirited Away is considered a masterpiece. It's very directionless in terms of narrative. I really liked it. But I just like I don't know, I just like the whole vibe. Really loving the stream. Been subbed for quite a time, but kind of never interacted on YouTube. This has been a great part of my day. I'm glad you enjoyed your time, Jamie. I try to do this every Saturday. Sometimes things happen. Sometimes it may be on Sunday if there's a conflict, or sometimes we might skip a weekend. But generally speaking, I try to do this every Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Since I'm a U.S. East Coast boy. But yeah, it's just random. It's whatever you guys bring it. I just read the chat, and it can be chill, it can be wild, things can happen. It's fun. I still think in the end credits of Secret Wars, they should hard reboot and have an all new cast for everyone, have them teleport back to New York City, and when they reappear, they're all new actors. I think they're going to do something along those lines. Next pop-ups, all new, all different Marvel Cinematic Universe will return. Disagree about Spirited Away, it's one of the best films out there, in my opinion. Forrest Whitaker, Wheezy, Star Wars voice. Nice! Deception. I can't do it. I can't do that, man. He does that so good. Alright, out of here so Omni can get some food in that better. Thank you, Fredneck. Take it easy. Welcome, welcome. Hope to see you next time. Oh yeah, Spirited Away is my favorite anime movie. I hope you still see challenges though. I like Boy and the Heron more than Spirited Away. I haven't seen that one yet. Did you cry when Bastard threw himself in the cord off himself? Not at all. No. Not even a bit. No. I like Wonga, and even my favorite song in the movie is Pure Imagination. Dude, Pure Imagination is iconic. What's my favorite movie? That would be Jurassic Park. Right there. My favorite Wonka song is A World of Your Own. I don't remember any of the names. I don't remember any of them just outright from Wonka, so I can't really say. Man of Tomorrow and Wrong Hand was great. The rest of the Barverse were lame as well. Solo takes place on 13 BBY. I thought those were words for a second. 13 BBY to 7 BBY, so around 10 years after episode 3, around 10 years before episode 4. Sorry, someone already sent. That's fine. I don't. This one, I'm sorry. This is one of those situations where I don't remember the context of the comment, so I apologize. Predator action figure I got for my birthday last week. I love it. It's very detailed. That's awesome. Dude, I love Predator. That's my favorite Arnold movie.
Wonka is a prequel to the 1971 Willy Wonka. Top 5 H's of S.H.I.E.L.D. characters. Fitz, and Fitz. Sorry. Fitz, Coulson, Sky, May, Ward. As much as it pains me to say. No, Hunter. Hunter before Ward. Fitz is my favorite character. Like, no question. I wonder why he decided to off himself, maybe thinking that he wanted to be with his mother and thought it would be reunited with his mother. Like, no, he's just like, if I can't win, I'm fucking going out. I don't know, man. I think he just gave up. He was peacing out and he just fucking thrown off. I don't think it was any sentimental thing at all like that. I got no vibes of that. I think it was a, if I can't have my way, I won't have nothing at all sort of thing. What's up, Betsy? How are you? Love your reactions to Season 2, Episode 2 on Ozzy and Fizz on Hell of a Boss. Well, hell yeah. Dude, we are days away from the new episode, and I am so ready. But also not. But I thank you so much for that. What's up, Error? How are you? Dinner soon, finally! As well as defending High Evolutionary's actions, too. Wait, what? Hold on. What, Cole? I'm sorry. Where did this come from? Most of my life, I thought Jurassic Park was 80s, only to realize it was later years that it's 90s. Yes, 93. That was one of the first movies I actually have a memory of seeing in the theater. It's, I approve. What's my favorite? Has been Hotel episode 5. Would probably be my favorite episode. It's also got my favorite song. As more than anything. Jurassic Park is a good movie, no matter what anybody says. I would also dare say better than the book as well. Not biased by my name at all. Hey, I also share a similar bias. I have a very strong bias towards other Michaels. Especially considering the Archangel Michael is the one who thrust Lucifer from heaven because, haha, he's so powerful. Anyway, crazy how Simmons ain't on that list, but I totally get the way. Yeah, she's just. Yeah, she's somewhere in there, but she just doesn't. I don't know, man. Doesn't work. Doesn't work to me. I like her. She's fine, but she's definitely not favorite territory at all. At this point, it's Fitz, Ward, Hunter, Sky, Coulson. All-time favorite Hell of a Boss episodes. 6. 6 is probably my favorite Hell of a Boss episode. I meant my earlier mention, I wasn't out of context. As well as defending High Evolutionary's actions too. I still don't understand what you're saying here. I'm so confused. I'll figure it out as we get to it, I guess. All-time favorite Hell of a Boss episodes. I meant my earlier message. I wasn't out of context. I don't take my words out of context, please. I don't know the context. What is the context? What other Marvel cameos would you have liked to have seen in the finale that we never got? Would have liked to see Elektra, Deadpool, Kingpin, Herbert Langdon, and the Empire State Building. I'm kind of fine with the ones we got. I'm not really stretching for anybody else, to be honest. Whoever doubts the Guardians of the Galaxy and defends the High Evolutionary can eat a bucket of force food. Oh yeah, no, fuck that guy. Dude, fuck the High Evolutionary. Don't take my words out of context, please. Did you ever watch Primeval? Not yet, no. I have not at all. Do I like FNAF? I've never played a single game, and I thought the movie was quite entertaining. I mean, is anyone who defends High Evolutionary's actions can piss off. Also, agree. Watching Jurassic Park in the theater in 1993 when I was 6 years old was one of the best memories I had from the 90s. It was so impactful. sad that they did not do anything for the 30th anniversary. That was a little upsetting. I did finally get to see it again as an adult in theaters, and that was super, super fun. Super fun. My favorite Planet of the Apes character is Caesar. Understandable. I confused. Jurassic Park, because it's over. Top 5 favorite has-been people. Ooh. Lucifer, number 1. Angel, number 2. Alistair, number 3. Charlie, Huss, and that's my top 5. Underrated goat of POTA? What is Planet of the Apes is Maurice. Also, agreed. Not yet to watch Primeval? I'll hold you to that. That's great. I wanted to watch it when I first saw the trailer. I just never got around to it. One, because they didn't advertise when it actually released, and by the time it did, I wasn't able to get around to it. But we finally caught up an hour later. And I'm gonna get some food. It was an interesting stream. I was a little out of it, if you couldn't tell. But I had fun. I like being a little unhinged. I like these streams being a little loosey-goosey. Keeps them alive. I do not, however, like being 40 minutes behind on chat. That is always so stressful. Because I don't like having to speed run through everything, but I also don't want to end the stream without addressing anybody's comments and stuff like that. It gets difficult, but I mean, if the channel keeps on growing, man, it's just going to get harder and harder, but I try. I don't want to ignore anybody. I mean, I literally just answered that. Eric. You gave me a top 5. I listed my top 5 in order. Lucifer. Fucking Lucifer is my favorite character, man. I need some more Lucifer merch. I love my Take That Depression shirt. I love my Whap Bam Boom shirt, but I need some more official Lucifer stuff. One final super chat to send us off. Hey, Omni, just wanted to say, I went to Angel Grove High, which is actually Ulysses S. Grant High in SoCal. That is badass. 1, thank you for the super chat. 2, that's wicked cool. You actually went to the school where they filmed like the Angel Grove stuff? That's sweet. That's cool. That's a fun little factoid. Anyway, thank you for that. As we are about to sign off, I'm gonna get some food, maybe sober up. We'll see what happens. Your locker was 3 down from Tommy's? Jealous. But yes, guys, okay. We gotta go. I gotta go. I keep reading things, keep tagging along. I gotta go. I gotta eat. I gotta do stuff. We'll see what happens later tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna stream. I don't know if I will be on Chainsaw's stream later tonight. I'm gonna message him and see if I can pop in on that. Otherwise, we'll see what happens. But thank you guys for another amazing stream. Thank you for putting up with Sauced Omni, and I will see you guys next week for another round, and we'll see how things go. But until then, have a great rest of your weekend and a great week if I don't see you in the interim. Take care.